let's start with like really quick little introductions because theoretically anybody listening to this will have also listened to the first episode and they'll be somewhat familiar with you guys. But let's do quick introductions again just in case. Let's start with Dog.
Hello, I'm Doug. I'm playing Axton Schultz, the brother of Gunther Schultz, and he is a robot.
More or less.
No
Partially.
further explanation needed. Cal.
Hi, I'm Calder. I'm playing Wesley Rafkin. Previously, just kind of like a office worker for the guild, who's not sure why he's being sent along with the mission. Probably because his supervisors don't like him, which goes both ways, really. Kind of like dresses fairly like well, but doesn't draw attention to himself. Just plain clothes. Kind of like a graying brown hair, and just like really unassuming, basically.
All right, Blue.
I will be playing Derek Leak, engineering grad student turned magical terrorist by guild's faulty buying practices of buying cheap mechanical parts to save cost and money.
The guild's always the bad guy.
Yeah, of course.
And Gary.
I will be playing Augustine Modeste. I am 5'5" and weigh 300 pounds. I am a short, fat French chef, and I have a bright red face at all times because I am always slightly drunk.
Does your character also smoke? Can we lean more into the French stereotypes?
Yeah, I considered it, but he probably has smoked. He's probably can't afford smokes anymore, so he drinks more to cover up for his former addiction.
Gotcha. He was like, I need to eat a lot of food, drink a lot, and smoke a lot, but he couldn't afford all three, so he was like, I'll cut out one.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Back when he owned an entire vineyard, he could afford all the smokes he wanted. He was a cigar man at the time, but can't really do that much anymore.
Does he have the pencil mustache to make the French stereotype complete?
In my head, he actually did, but
he does. There's two characters who are exactly the look. The first one is Peppino from Pizza Tower, and the second one is the chef from The Little Mermaid.
Oh my god!
Mostly the chef from The Little Mermaid.
Oh no!
Okay, I have to look this up. Hold
on. Maybe not quite as a little racist as that guy is, but
okay, that's pretty close to what I had in my head, so I like it. Let's go with that.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I mean, I was picturing somebody like less malicious, like more. I don't know.
This guy a bad guy? I haven't seen The Little Mermaid in like 20 years.
I mean, he's trying to cook one of the main characters.
Yeah, he's trying to kill the crab.
But he's a crab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he doesn't know that.
Okay.
He doesn't know that he's a sapient animal. He just thinks he's like, ah, shit, you're a really annoying little crab.
What if he's a yummy crab?
I mean, he probably is, but I don't want to think about it.
All right, back to the matter at hand here. So last session, we had all sorts of hijinks going down, trying to track down some folks who seem to have been corrupted in some way by the Burning Man. After the adventure, you all, because of the young man whose sister you saved, you were able to secure rooms at a very high-class, sort of fancy hotel. It's called the Palace Hotel. It's the nicest hotel in Mexico, and you got 2 separate rooms. You made your way upstairs on the rising room, which is what they call an elevator, and you checked into these fairly luxurious suites. No sooner did you get there than you all pretty much just hit the hay because it was a pretty long day. You had a rough go of it. So you kind of stripped off your equipment, got ready, tucked into bed. It's still dark outside when you're suddenly thrown from your bed to the floor. At first, you suspect that someone has thrown you out of your bed, but as you begin to wake up, you realize that the entire room is still shaking. You can hear a rumbling sound that seems to come from everywhere all at once, and an alarm clock rattles off the nightstand and falls to the ground next to you, shattering the glass of its face. In the darkness, you can just barely make out that the hands show it to be 5:11 a.m. Then, just as suddenly as it began, the shaking stops, leaving everything in an eerie silence. And that is where we will start.
5:11, the witching hour.
Spooky.
So out of character, I barely know how earthquakes work. But if that was an earthquake, I don't know if they keep. If there'll be more.
I
In character, I'm gonna make my character a little bit more aware of, I don't know, natural phenomena than I am. Would it take flipping to know whether it's safe to stay inside or whether we should head out?
We're in the prologue, so you can't flip.
Oh shoot! Yeah, never mind.
I'm legit.
I know the rules. I've played lots of this game.
Well, the better answer is you don't have enough time to.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for your immediate reaction to this being thrown out of bed at the crack of dawn.
I guess the question is,
not necessarily your analytical decision making here.
I guess the question is, am I literally thrown out of bed?
Yes.
Because I'm imagining that my character did not wake up from the earthquake, but literally fell out of the bed, and something like a portrait on the wall fell off and cracked me in the back of the skull, and that's what woke me up. And I'm like,
Yeah, everybody feels a second little shake after the apparent earthquake stops because Gary's character hits the ground and it shakes the hotel a little bit.
I also like the idea that my character fell out of bed, kind of went, "Oh, what the hell?" And then Schultz just kind of like with all the metal bits just falls on him. And it's just
roll up a new character.
Crunch. It's like you start the game with 2 wounds because.
I think the important question is, do they have a bed that can hold 1,200 pounds?
It's the best hotel in Mexico, so maybe they do. Who knows?
I don't think they get that big, buddy.
I mean, you don't know what people are up to in that hotel.
Before.
I'm just sleeping on the floor. You fall.
That's just depressing.
No,
I think
maybe you have to take the couch because the bed was a little bit. It was unclear if it was going to support you. And the bed was a little lower to the ground, or the couch was a little lower to the ground, rather.
Couch is all splintered up now.
I think it does wake Wesley up, like sober him up pretty quickly, and I mean I think he maybe even slept in his clothing because it's like you said that we just kind of like just dropped into bed and didn't do much beyond.
There was time to change out of your clothes for sure. You're not going to sleep in like equipment.
I'll grab what clothes I have and try to. Well, actually, just try to head out and see if other people are trying to head out as well.
What does Derek? How does Derek react to the situation?
Well, he's gonna look out the window to see whether or not this was an actual earthquake or something that just happened to the building.
All right. So as Wesley goes to retrieve his clothes, and Derek takes a few steps towards the window, you can kind of see some things off in the distance. You're pretty high up. It's the tallest building in the city, but you can see off in the distance what looks like a kind of normal morning. It's still pretty dark out because it's very early, but you don't see anything that immediately sort of raises your suspicion that there's anything strange going on. And the quiet still kind of persists, and it almost kind of feels a little bit creepy or ominous. Why don't we move out of the prologue so everybody can draw 3 cards?
Yay.
And lock in your pursuits.
Oh no.
I'm continuing Boozer.
And I'm continuing Boogeyman. I'm not sure if that helped me, but it worked last time, so.
Oh boy.
I just really like using From Nightmares. I just want to use it in every possible game.
Much respect. That's a cool class.
I'm not sure if it would be more useful like in a city and not like in a desert environment, but sure.
I thought Cal's whole thing was knives or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's. That's like the splash illustration is just a guy with the biggest knife you can possibly find.
It's really interesting because they use similar art for both the Boogeyman and the Cutthroat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What were we gonna say, Doug?
I'm just gonna continue Pugilist.
Okay. Apply fists.
I'm going to continue Manifestor. my my spell for the day for the session is gonna be Vortex.
Okay, what does that do?
I make an attack on somebody within, I think, 5 to 10. I have to double check. Then, if they fail, everybody within a 3-inch pulse has to make a target number 10 walk challenge. The target number is increased by 2 for every margin of success I got on the casting. If they fail, they are pushed up to 3 towards the target. And if they end within physical contact of the target, they both the target and the person pushed both take 1 damage. And if there's any loose object within the range of the pole, they are also pulled towards the target.
Okay, interesting. Cool. So everybody's got their pursuits. Everybody drew their 3 cards, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just as you start to relax a little, the world turns upside down. You're nearly thrown across the room as everything begins violently shaking, far worse than the earthquake a moment earlier. You can hear the complaining groan of the hotel around you, followed by a violent shudder and crackling below you. The floor beneath you suddenly falls away, and for the span of a single heartbeat, you hang suspended in the air before you slam into the floor below with a sickening crunch of bone that's felt more than heard. The windows lining the wall behind you shatter inward as the walls deform under the pressure of the collapsing roof, showering you with shards of jagged glass. Everything lurches to the side as the groans of the shifting hotel overpower the rumbling of the earth. As you scramble to cling to doorways, the floor tilts towards the shattered windows and the jagged glass teeth of their frames. The shaking and rumbling end as quickly as they began, leaving the hotel listing towards the glass-lined windows at an awkward 45-degree angle. Glancing outside, you can see other buildings in the distance crumbling into the cracked streets. The Palace Hotel groans ominously around you, as if tempted to follow their example.
I mean, it could be 90 degrees, so like 45.
I think 90 degrees means you're falling 9 stories.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm kidding.
Or at least it isn't raining, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I need everybody to give me a list of any clothing or equipment that they have.
The only equipment I really carry are my throwing knives, my special beers in multiple quotation marks,
Your special
and
what?
my special cocktails, my cooking skill kit, and that's basically it. Oh, my 1 cleaver. That's literally it for my equipment, really. Oh, and I guess some chaps. But
Okay, so do you have any other clothes on that give you armor characteristics or no?
let me take a look. I don't think so. I think I'm wearing literally the exact bare minimum required to gain armor 1 and nothing else.
I don't think chaps give you armor 1, so there must be something else then.
Okay. Gauntlets. I have really big mittens, or cooking mitten.
Okay,
That's
what about
it.
you, dog?
I have a shotgun, some bullets, and then my armor's kind of built into my limbs.
That's true. You can take that with
Be
you.
nice.
I won't say you left your legs upstairs. Cal, what do you have?
So I'm not sure if this is cheating, but basically 3 of my 4 knives are in a kind of satchel. Like, I mean, that's where he kind of keeps them, because walking around with like 4 knives on you just makes you look a bit sus, more or less.
I mean, your characters always look a bit sus, but that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to make this one look as non-sus as possible. The rest of the equipment like is a watch and a jackknife, which are both in his clothes, and I have a melee toolkit, which are kind of just like leather gloves, like bracers. I'm not sure if they count as clothing or something else. So it's basically clothing and a satchel, more or less.
Okay, what about you, Blue?
Okay, I have my shock baton. I'm out of a list of armor, but I get armor 1 from my helmet, my Avon tail it's called, I think it's called. But yeah, I got gloves, I got travel chaps, I got a duster, the helmet, and my shock baton. But I do have armor 1.
Okay, so just 1 weapon and armor?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Dice.
Yep.
If you want, you could probably take my helmet away.
Is it not built into your head?
I imagined it was, but we could just say no.
Hey, listen, sometimes you get an advantage for being a cyborg.
Everyone can see my pretty little brain now.
Oh,
I'll just mark that off real quick.
No, if it's something that's like attached to your head, I think it's reasonable to think that you might sleep with that on, so that's fine.
Okay.
But like a helmet, obviously you wouldn't sleep with a helmet on, so.
Well, it is a helmet. It's the clockwork head.
All right, fine, I'm taking it off.
Yeah. I just don't want that to compound with the 3 face cards in my hand.
That's okay, you'll be dead in a minute anyway, so you won't need the helmet. All right, so you find yourselves slammed into the ground, a floor below your rooms, and kind of looking around, getting your bearings. You can feel the whole building just very gently shaking underneath you, as if there's a chance that at some point it's all going to collapse or tip over. And it occurs to all of you almost simultaneously that all of your equipment and valuables are upstairs. You're basically in your pajamas. What would you like to do?
I think I'll take a free action to appreciate the irony of getting kind of like the penthouse suite, and then that being the worst thing that could have been given to us. In
Funny
case
that
of
you
an
noticed
earthquake. It's like that moment of like the one time like I get the nice room, the entire building collapses.
Almost like it was too good to be true.
Yeah. Almost like bad things happen in this universe. It couldn't be though. No. I want to leave, but I also don't want to leave. Like, it's not so much like the indignity of like leaving in my underwear. I just like there's all my stuff up there, basically.
Well, being that the building is on an angle at this point, it does seem like it would be feasible that you could get up there and try to recover your stuff. But you'd certainly want to be quick about it because the situation is somewhat precarious here. And you notice as you're sort of taking stock of the situation that the streets below that you get somewhat of a view of through these broken windows ahead of you, there's like cracks in the pavement as the ground is sort of tearing itself apart.
Oh,
and there
no.
are flames shooting up from the cracks.
Okay, I'm gonna try to rush for make a rush for my stuff and hope I can do it quickly.
All right. What about everyone else? So Wesley's gonna go try to recover his equipment. What does Augustine think about this now that it's gotten worse?
Oh, this is miserable. I never should have left France.
Yeah.
Augustine is going to pull out a flask and immediately take a drink, so that he gains the intoxicated condition.
Does he have a
After
flask
dog,
in his
yep.
pajamas?
I would be surprised.
Are you sure you want to ask me that question?
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah, my guy is pretty drunk at all times. So,
I took all your other stuff away, so I'll leave you with one flask. That's fair.
all right. Plus, I also have a power where I just discard one card and I gain a flask based on its value.
There was a flask on the floor next to you after you fell.
Yeah,
Almost
that
not.
checks out.
Oh, just literally yes.
So what did you do? You took a swig, and what does that give you?
It gives me the intoxicated condition and nothing else.
You be drunk.
Yep. And I don't have any of my other equipment. No throwing knives. None of that stuff. Okay. Do I have my cooking kit? At least. Okay. And I am extremely sad, and I'm going to look to see if there's a way that if I can get that back.
Okay. How about Axton? What's he thinking?
So, Axton has a walk of 3, and I don't think I can go for my helmet. So, he's gonna just get the fuck out of here.
So you're gonna leave the helmet and the shotgun behind?
I'll grab the helmet, fuck the shotgun.
Really? I mean, sure.
To be clear, you're not just picking a thing that you're gonna take and then leaving. You're gonna have to actually go back and get this stuff. So
Yeah.
you're not necessarily. It's just a matter of deciding whether you're going to go back for your equipment and try to recover it, or if you're just going to try to bail.
I'm definitely gonna need my equipment then. I can actually try what I can get.
All right, so each of you kind of looks around and you can see the others you've fallen through, and the building is kind of falling apart. So you're close enough to each other that you can sort of regroup, and it seems like everybody has sort of set their minds to going back for their stuff. So we're going to handle that with an ongoing challenge. Just as a quick refresher for anybody who might have forgotten, with an ongoing challenge, you're going to get a set of skills that you can use to take checks to proceed in the ongoing challenge. In this case, there will be a target number of 10. Every duration will be 1 minute in game time. There is normally a success requirement, but in this case, for every success, you'll be able to recover one piece of equipment. There's a failure requirement of 2, and you can do this as long as you'd like. So you can keep trying to get your stuff, or at some point you can all decide to, or any of you can decide to bail. The skills that you're going to be able to use are athletics, centering, notice, and labor is the other one, but that's not a thing anymore, and I'm going to switch that and give you the option to do leadership instead, to sort of coordinate the effort to get back up to those rooms and search for your stuff quick. So let's start with Dog. What do you want to check on?
We will check with athletics.
Okay.
That is a 10 exactly.
Sweet. Okay, so you slowly but steadily climb up through some of this torn apart building where there's like debris hanging down and there's a little bit of water dripping on you, but your mechanical limbs power through it and you make your way back up to your room. You quickly find your shotgun with whatever spare shells secured in a satchel next to it. Just kind of laying on the floor. It had almost teetered over the edge and fallen, but you recover it in time. Cal, what do you want to check?
With centering, because my center, well, both that and notice both AV4, so I'll just do centering for now and see what happens.
All right.
Also 10 exactly.
Wow, I feel like you guys are cheating. So you focus on just staying calm and trying to, make sure that you're not making the situation worse by panicking. You quickly grab hold of the ledge of a door, kind of lift yourself back up into your room, and you are able to grab your melee toolkit.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, what would you like to check?
I would like to do athletics.
All right, target number 10.
That is a 14.
So close to a margin. Okay, so you kind of rely on your strength and your just raw prowess to kind of jump and then hoist yourself back up into the room, and quickly you're able to recover your clothing and your armor. It was kind of laid out next to the bed and it didn't move much.
Right.
And Gary, what do you want to check?
Let's see. So it's centering. Well, I'm sorry. What were the 3 again? It was centering, and what were the other 2?
Athletics, centering, notice, or leadership.
Athletics, centering, notice, or leadership. Well, definitely not leadership. I am actually surprisingly decent at that. Okay, well, I guess it is leadership, actually. So I'm going to use my head chef skills to be like, all right, guys, let's work together and help me get my stuff back.
Perfect.
So that will be +2.
Need a 10.
That is a 15.
Wow.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Listen, leading a group of rescue survivors is very, very much like just leading a kitchen. Similarly apocalyptic designs.
Axton yells back, "Yes, chef."
Chef it up.
So Augustine, as soon as the shit hits the fan, he sort of kind of sobers, has a little bit of a sobering moment where he realizes that the pressure's on. We got to really get down to business. We got to do this quickly and get out. And being used to high pressure situations, you start coordinating with the others to make sure that everybody's being as efficient as possible. We got to get our stuff. We got to get the hell out of here. And in the process of doing that, you're able to kind of get back up into the room as well. And as soon as you stand up, Axton tosses you your cooking toolkit that has the rest of your drinks in it.
Oh, thank God.
And right at your feet is the cleaver, as well as your throwing knives.
Excellent. But still no gloves, right?
None of your armor.
Okay, gotcha.
Those items seem to have tipped and gotten close to where the break in the ground in the floor was. Again, almost fell through. But you're gonna have to search a little more if you want to get more stuff. So, is anybody going to continue looking?
I will, because all I found are gloves and kind of like running out in my pajamas and gloves. Just, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's also not.
All right, dog. Is Axton gonna keep looking, or is he on his way out?
I don't want to show off my brain very long. So yes.
It seems uncomfortable to me.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Target number 10.
That is a 15.
Nice.
Ooh.
So you quickly rush over to the couch that you were sleeping on, and right next to it, on the floor, you can see like a couple inch long scratch marks where it looks like the helmet had scraped along the ground, but it's so heavy that it didn't really move very far, so you're easily able to run over, grab it. It's basically right where you left it. And in addition to that, you had been sharing a room with Wesley, and you find the what else did Wesley have? I forget now.
So as a satchel of knives, the toolkit, and his clothing.
Right. Okay. So you find the satchel of knives. It kind of got jostled around and thrown over to your side of the room, and you're able to grab
Sweet.
them.
Cool.
All right. Or Cal, you're up.
So I'll use notice this time to try and see if I can find my clothes, because that'd be nice. I mean, like they're not a necessity, but like it'd be nice to leave with them. That's another 10. So.
All right, we're fucking killing it right now. That is not.
Yeah.
That does not bode well for what's
I
happening.
know. Like
thought
part
the
of me
game was
is
supposed to be
glad,
dead.
but the other part is like, oh no.
So, well, everything's tied together in a way. So if this took a really long time, it'd be bad too. So it's not bad. So you quickly look around after grabbing what you could, and you see your clothes kind of sprawled out on the floor next to the bed that you're sleeping on. At first it looks like some of them are missing, but as you run over and start recovering them and quickly getting changed, you manage to find the last piece kind of behind one of the end tables, and you are back to fully equipped.
Ooh. Also, thank you for throwing me my knives, because otherwise I have to look even more. Yeah.
Over to Blue.
All right. We'll use athletics again. I just got my weapon left. So let's hope for an 8 or better. That's an 8 or better. That's an 11.
Yeah. So you, what skill were you using? I'm sorry.
Athletics.
All right. So you quickly bound across the room and toss aside an end table that had fallen over, because it seemed like that was the only place that your, what is it, a baton? Shock baton?
I would say I'd probably have it hanging because it's a bit more bulkier than normal because it has a backpack. I got winter.
Okay, well, it fell, and because the building is falling, so you're able to run over. You throw this end table up, and underneath is the shock baton. You're able to grab it and put it back on.
Nice.
And then we're back to Gary. Let's see if we can have a perfect sweep here in two rounds.
Alrighty. Well, looking for an 8 again because I want to get my gloves back and my special cocktails. That is not an 8.
You got the cocktails back. They were with the doctor.
Oh, okay.
The toolkit. It's just your armor that's left.
Sounds good. Well, I guess I'll burn this 11 of masks that was in my hand to get my gloves back, because that's the last thing I need.
All right.
So I have all my stuff back.
Excellent. That was smooth. A little too smooth.
Yeah, I was a little worried about losing the shot baton because it's well,
Expensive.
yes, it was a bit more expensive since it's something I personally made, so has modifications to it and whatnot. So that's definitely something I couldn't just buy again.
Right. Yeah. No, that's definitely important. So the four of you finish collecting all of your equipment. Surprisingly, everyone is able to kind of recover everything that is important to them in relatively good time. It's only a couple of short minutes after the floor collapsed beneath you. And as you look around, you can actually all see each other now, even though there's this big sort of chasm in between the two rooms where there used to be a wall. And you can all kind of look around and give each other the nod that you're good to go. Can I assume that the plan now is to GTFO?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So looking around again, you see that there are sections of the building that are just collapsed. You can hear the creaking as the building sort of sways gently to the side underneath you. And looking out the window that you're looking down at from here, there's flames just engulfing the streets. You can see like pavement that's lifting up off the ground. And you can just barely make out that there's handfuls of people outside. Most of them seem to be running away from the building, but in the distance, there's other buildings collapsing. It's just mayhem all around.
Hmm.
Jeez.
So you're going to set out to climb down this building. You are up on the 7th floor. So it's going to be quite the journey here. And you'll be surprised to hear that we will be doing another ongoing challenge. This will be a little different.
Never.
There's going to be... This one is going to allow you to use acrobatics, athletics, engineering, and of course labor is always in the same one with athletics because that's the one it's supposed to replace it with. So I'm going to give you leadership again because I think that makes sense to coordinate the effort as this is going on. And I'm also going to, instead of navigation, I will give you track.
Oh, thank God, because my other one's so terrible. Track is like the one good one.
And you are going to need a target number of 10, same as before. Every duration will be 5 minutes. You need 12 successes or 4 failures for it to go belly up. Just as a reminder, failing to hit the target number doesn't achieve a success. Doesn't achieve a failure. You have to fail it with a margin of failure to contribute to the 4. So keep that in mind.
Gotcha. I always forget that.
Just 12 successes seems a lot, but I guess it's 3 person. But oh boy.
Yeah, it's
I
3
mean-
per person. So
Consider the situation. It's a giant hotel falling apart around us. It's gonna be a bit of a... Yep.
if it was easy, then there would be no tension or stakes as you guys try to not die here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Some of you may have noticed, if you have a good memory, that the little prologue that we did where I let you all level up and gave you one specific option for your skill might tie in a little bit with some of these ongoing challenges.
Oh no.
So if you fail, remember I tried to make it easy for you. All right. Dog, you're up. What are you checking?
Athletics.
Target number 10.
Flippy, that's a 15.
That's 2 successes. I like it already. Cal?
I'll do a track, which is +5. And a red joker, so never mind. That's, 19.
Okay, that's 4. I like it. Although there's another joker in there.
Yeah.
Blue?
I'm a little jittery here because the whole mentioning the joker.
Yeah, you shouldn't have jinxed that.
The amount of bullet I'm sweating could be loaded into a machine gun right now. I assure you.
You can try
I'm going to
shooting the
go-
building to get out, but I don't think it's going to work. It might have the
I'm gonna-
opposite.
I'm going to go for engineering. I have an active value of 4. Just if I get left over, it's a fail.
Perfect.
I didn't mean to flip 2 cards there. But I have a 12.
All right, hold on. Let me rewind it. I'll just put this back. 12, you say. We are up to 5. We're fucking nailing these ongoing challenges. They're supposed to be hard. Maybe I made it too easy. I'm going to make this harder. Gary, you're up.
At least let me get one in. Is acrobatics still on the list?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try acrobatics this time. We'll see. No, you know what? We're gonna do leadership again. See if I can't, head chef my way through this this entire adventure.
Perfect.
So, what's the target number again?
10.
10. Here we go. Needed an 8. Got a 12. I'm nailing it.
Fucking sick. All right.
Yes,
And now here's the part where I entrap you. Cal, I want you to give me a number 1 through 6.
4.
All right. Just remember, this is Cal's fault.
Right.
Challenge is increased by 4.
Oh no!
All right.
Can I still say something?
It doesn't matter. It's just I just need a random number, and it's
fair
easier to
enough.
ask than to
Okay.
do an RNG. I just thought it'd be funny to blame you.
Fair enough.
So the 4 of you set out to start climbing down this building, and it's relatively difficult because there are sections where walls are collapsed. There's piles of debris blocking staircases. You open a door, and it seems like it should lead you down further, and you're just completely prevented from moving past the door. Won't even open all the way, so you have to go back and backtrack. Eventually, you make it down another floor, but as you do, you notice that there's first you smell the smell of burning wood and debris, and then you very quickly see the smoke rising. But unfortunately, there's not any way to avoid it. The smoke is rising and you're going down, so there's nothing much that you can do except to try to trudge through and tough it out. So I would like you all to give me a target number 8 toughness challenge. We'll start with Dog.
Oh boy.
You still have regular
Flippy.
human lungs, yeah?
Yeah, I have regular human lungs. So you said it was an 8, so I will cheat in a 6 of crows
All right.
to make it a 9.
Okay. Cal? What did you flip? You flipped the red joker before. What was that check on? Track?
Track. Yeah. So basically I got us all lost on my red joker.
No. Here's the thing. You're doing as good as you're doing on account of the red joker. Had you not flipped the red joker, it would have been way worse.
Okay, fair enough.
The idea.
So it's my toughness is +3. So let's see what happens. Yep, that's 11.
All right. Blue.
All right. I got a +3, so we need a 5 better. That's not a 5 better.
This is where all the bad
Alright.
cards start going into play.
I'm going to use a 7 of hopes to pass it.
All right. And Gary.
Alrighty, we are going to do. Yep, toughness is actually really. I'm quite good at this. You fool! Do you realize how many burnt steaks and I've smelled in my day? How many burnt meals I've had to.
You
endure?
regularly stick your head into smoke-filled stoves when your underlings do a bad job.
I had to train a lot of chefs in my day, and some of them had manatee hands. So let's see. Unfortunately, that's a 9.
You only needed an 8, so that's good.
Oh, okay. I thought I needed a 10. Cool.
Nope. This is a different check.
Alrighty. Huzzah.
Okay, well, you all passed, so I don't have to tell you the bad thing that would happen if you failed. Yet.
Choke to death and die, basically. I don't know.
Back to the ongoing challenge. Dog, you're up.
Flippy. That is a 12.
All right, that is 1 success. Cal.
It's track again, but that's +5. That's a 12 as well.
I definitely made this too easy on you guys.
You can keep adding like required successes. Like nobody's stopping you.
Alrighty. More bullets be sweating. Good for engineering. Yeah. Gonna use a 12 rams, so I have a 16.
Okay,
That's 2 more successes.
very good. Gary?
Well, we're going to continue with leadership, I think. That's seemed to be working so far. That's an 11. I'm there.
All right. Blue, give me a number 1 through 6, not 4.
No pressure.
Don't mess this up.
I'll say 6.
What was that, 6?
Yes. to get worse and to get higher. Forget it. This is
I don't think there's a correlation. It's just there's different things that will happen. It's not necessarily better or worse.
We have afraid hope that this is not as bad.
So you guys find that you're making pretty good time working your way down these floors. You're well past the halfway point as far as you can tell, but the building is not in good enough shape for it to be easy for you to keep track. Unfortunately, the smoke is still persisting and making it a little bit difficult for you to breathe. But as you turn around a particular corner, you find that the smoke gets much thicker. And looking down this hallway that appears to be the only way you can go, there are flames jutting out from both sides.
Oh dear.
And you can see that the flames are spreading pretty rapidly, coming in your direction. I need each of you to give me a target number 8 athletics check. Let's start with Dog.
Flippy. That is a 14.
There's bad cards in this deck, I swear. Cal.
Maybe one day we'll see. them.
So it's +0. So I'm cheating in 9 of masks because I don't want to find out what happens if I don't pass this one.
All right. I guess we'll never know if you guys keep flipping like this, Blue.
Well, you see, we're probably gonna find out because I have a +2 and I have a 2 in my hand. So if this is not a 6, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna feel it.
Oh, fun.
I don't see nor feel it.
Damn
I got 11.
I'm giving you all negative twists from now on. It's not fair. And Gary.
Alrighty. Is it a toughness check? Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
No, I'm sorry. Athletics.
Ooh, athletics.
I bet it doesn't matter.
That's a
Unless
9.
you're -4.
Yeah. No, I'm only -2, thank God.
Oh, wow. Okay. You needed that, huh?
Yeah, I did. I was pretty hosed otherwise.
All right. So you're all able to quickly jump out of the way of this fire. There was actually like a little hole in the side of the hallway, so you jump through to get away from the flames, and each of you is able to make it through before the flames kind of engulf you. But it's a real close call. The last person, as Augustine jumps through, the flames kind of shoot out through the hole into the room that you find yourselves in.
I say, "Sacre bleu, that was not so bad." And then I realize that my leg is on fire, and I'm like,
Well, and at the same time, you notice that the room is also thick with smoke, like the rest of the area. So we're going to do another round of toughness checks, starting with Dog. Target number 8.
Oh, that's a 15.
All right. Fine be that way, Cal.
Is it so back to 10 with the ongoing
8.
check? Sorry.
No. This is a target number 8 toughness check for the smoke. You picked the 4, and that applies a check to every duration. So good job.
Yeah, no, I can't cheat that. That's a fail.
Aha! I got one. One bad thing has happened.
I thought the smoke thing was over. God damn it.
No, it persists. That's why 4 was a bad choice for the first one. It's all your fault. Blue?
Cal, if I live, I will get my revenge. You better be praying because I got a 5.
Keaton?
I have a 2 in head.
All right. I got 2 of you. Don't forget, everybody, what your on the pursuits are. I don't know if they're relevant for this, but just keep that in mind for drawing cards. Gary, target number 8, toughness.
all right, target number 8. Well, there we go. That's a 13.
All right. So I need Wesley and Derek to gain the choking on smoke +1 condition.
Terrific.
And you're going to take a point of damage.
Wonderful.
And should this condition increase, you will take more damage. That's what the +1 means. And let's go back to the ongoing challenge. Dogs up.
More athletics. That is a 12.
All right. Cal?
More tracking plus a +5. That's
Track.
just.
Well, hang on, I thought we had
And I
12.
can't.
I
You
thought
all
no.
have to contribute.
Oh, if you meet the amount required.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Still gotta.
Of course.
Everybody's still gotta do something. You're not just like standing there waiting.
That is sadly just a 9, and I cannot cheat anything better into it. I'm sorry.
All right. Blue.
to go for engineering. That's a 9.
And Gary.
Alrighty, here we go. That is this is toughness, yes?
This is the ongoing challenge, so it's whatever check you'd like it to be.
That's a 3.
That's a margin.
I can make it not a margin, I guess. Yeah, I'll cheat in a 5 of crows for my hand to make it not a margin yet, at least.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to cheat that in. I'm going to take the margin. I'm going to take the margin.
All right. Are you sure? Because they may not ever forgive you.
You know what?
I'm just kidding. I'm not hinting at anything. So just if you don't want to do it, that's fine. There are sometimes consequences to having any margins. There are sometimes not. So if it's a gamble you want to take, then that's fine.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that risk.
It's a burning building. What's the worst thing?
That's the worst. It happened. Well, on that note, I'll give you the honor. Could you choose a number 1 through 6, not 4 or 6?
1.
1 it is. So you were making pretty good progress, but at this point, the smoke is so thick and you're all getting physically tired from climbing over debris and lifting things out of the way and, knocking over obstacles. And it's like a horrible nightmare obstacle course as this building is teetering and creaking underneath you, kind of adding to the urgency of you getting out as fast as you can. So now that you're getting more tired, your progress is a little bit slower, in spite of the fact that you're getting close to the bottom floor. And as you turn around another corner, still up above, still on like the second floor or so, by your estimation, you see a young woman in a nightgown next to an older man who's in like a bellhop uniform, clearly an employee. And he is holding her by the waist, trying to push her to safety as she's trying to climb up out of what looks like the floor of her room that collapsed. And as she gets up, she kind of scrambles to her feet and she turns and she yells out. She looks at the 4 of you and she yells out, Please, my cat. And she points across this kind of collapsed area of the floor.
Don't do this. Don't do this to me.
Which is clearly inaccessible to her.
Even fictional cats are just. I'm gonna do the dumb thing.
As you look over and see what's happening, the ceiling above her collapses. And she has to. You can tell that she sort of jumps back as well as a bellhop. They both jump back as it happens, but it blocks off your view of them as well as any hope of them going back for the cat.
Oh boy.
Okay, no. I mean, Mason would have definitely been in there, but I like the idea of like Wesley kind of like having like a weirdly soft spot for like helpless things, and he's gonna try to find the cat.
Right.
The others can leave if they want to, but he's gonna go in.
Is anyone going to help Wesley try to go for the cat?
You shouldn't, please. Like, don't save yourself.
You're
This
a
is me being a
motherfucker.
fool.
I'm gonna roll a die really quick. Hold on one sec. We're gonna figure out whether or not my character is stupid enough to give it a shot. I'm dumb enough to give it a shot. Let's find out.
I love that Wesley's just like by background, kind of like a hobby serial killer. But if it's like, oh, it's the poor cat. No, we can't deceive the cat in the building. He's got standards.
It takes a certain level of evil to not care about animals, you know?
Jesus Christ, I gotta try. I gotta help too.
Is Axton going to be the only one that doesn't go for the cat? What are you doing?
I'm not sure if you heard me, but I called him a motherfucker a minute ago.
Who?
Because I called Cal a motherfucker because now
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
help
fair.
too.
We're all going after the cat. I love it. When I read this, I was like, no one in this situation is going to go after the cat. They're all just going to be like, we're getting the fuck out. But everyone is going after the cat.
You can't just say like, same thing if you
Gotta
have like,
go after the cat.
a puppy or
It's dumb
something,
as
and then
hell.
you're not gonna make people.
You said we're like on the second story, right?
You're getting
I could
close.
survive
Absolute
that.
wrong decision to do this, which is why we got to do it.
Okay.
So you can see that the area where her room was, it's not easy to get there, but you can kind of jump down onto a little platform that looks relatively stable, and then you can access the room. So without even discussing it, the four of you all are like, well, cat's more important, and you all make the little left to make your way over to this room for the luckiest cat in the world. And you hop down onto the platform, you crawl up through the kind of collapsing floor and find yourself in what is about half of a hotel room. I need you, any of you or all of you, if you'd like to assist, to do a husbandry check. Whoever would like to do it. It's target number
just
8,
want-
so it's not especially tough.
Just want to see if I can help. So I've got no ranks in it, so I couldn't help with it. I just have an AV of 1.
I can't even
Any-
help.
I got 2 in that.
Hey, better than me.
At least something.
Yeah, I got no for husbandry.
So you have 2 ranks, or you have an AV of 2?
I have an AV of 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, up to you guys. You can coordinate based on. It doesn't sound like there's going to be much to add to the check, but you can coordinate based on the cards in hand or whatever you want to do.
I've got the 1, and I haven't got a great cheating hand. So I mean, Gary might have the better chance.
I would like to kind of iffy. It's probably not going to work, but it'd be cool if the car site went up for it.
Elaborate before.
You see, I got the little spell. It's not teleport, but it can drag something closer to somebody. Vortex. It
And then
just.
hurt it.
That cat has been through a lot. I'm not sure.
Well, I just need to pick
Try.
somebody. I just need to
Well,
pick
it's probably
somebody.
through a lot more if we let it burn to death.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get projectile launched at someone inadvertently as gravity just focuses on them.
Okay, let me explain
pretty
better.
cool.
Let me explain better what's going on here before we suck the cat into a vortex and kill it. You're standing in the room with the cat. The cat is just cowering underneath the bed, and it's clearly very scared. And it's not having a good day, just like the rest of us. But it doesn't understand what's going on, so it's just hiding under the bed, like slightly out of reach, unless you want to like crawl under the bed. So this isn't a situation of like we can't get to it. It's like we need to figure out that you're taking a husbandry check to see if you can coax it out, basically.
Okay, I thought it was mental image was just like a platform.
Right.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to explain because it clearly didn't.
Okay.
Didn't explain what the visual was here. So who's
I
doing
think,
what?
I think Gary should go. So my cheating hand is a 3 and 4, which isn't great, and my AV is 1, which is also not great. I will flip for it, but I think Gary has the better odds on account of having a higher AV by 1.
I've got a 2.
Yep.
I have a -1, so you're already better than me.
Oh man, the guy who's really only in experienced with animals is cooking them is going to be the one guy. Ay. All right, I
But
guess
that's
I'll
6.
be the one who does it. Here we go. That's an 8 for a 10.
Nailed it. All right. So what do you do to convince this cat to come out?
I'm going to. I guess I'm going to give it a little. Pss, pss.
Classic.
Perfect.
Not much else that you really can do. I don't know much about cats. I guess I'll try to speak to it very quietly in French, and hope that is something that it wants to hear.
What do you say in French?
Le chat est sur le. No, wait.
I don't actually speak French, and if I don't know what to say. But I guess here, kitty, kitty. I guess I come to me, or you'll become a little cat fricassee.
So at first the cat looks startled when it hears your voice, but you say it in a soothing enough tone, and the cat is relatively comfortable around humans, so it senses that whatever you got going on got to be better than the flames and the falling ceilings that are going on elsewhere. And it kind of slowly and cautiously crawls its way over to you and meows at you before you pick it up.
Ow!
All right, let's do another round of choking on smoke checks. Target
Choking
number
on
8,
smoke.
toughness, and if anybody's holding a cat, they get a -1.
No,
That's real. I didn't make that
I'm
up.
so sorry.
Hell yeah! I'm
Uh,
in
Kind of
Doug?
worth it though.
Says you. I'm the whole time. I'm like, why did I do this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This sucks. Why am I
You
doing
could
this?
just, I mean, next time you can just hand the cat to Wesley. You don't need to keep holding it. It's like, here, this is your problem now. You went first.
You can be the hero. Or I'm sorry, I'm French. You can be le hero.
I'm sorry, I'm just wondering that scene from the Hercules Disney animated movie where everything's on fire, everything's gone. But we got whiskers.
Snowball.
Right,
You got them with Snowball. That's a
Snowball.
solid black cat. And when it meows, a big puff of ash comes out of its mouth.
I love it.
I think there's still like smoke coming off of its head too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right,
It's a good
so
movie.
does Wesley take the cat then?
I mean, I will if it's being handed to me, but like I'm not telling anybody to do it.
The cat seems to like you, Augustine. Are you gonna hang on to it, or are you gonna pass it off?
I don't think I'm capable of making the decision of letting go of the cat. My brain is just not even focused on it.
Okay, so you grab the cat, and you all just continue on your way back out, getting back down to business. So let's target number 8, toughness for dog.
Did you just say kitten down to business instead of getting them?
I didn't, but I wish I did.
It did sound
You
that
get a minus
maybe
4 to your next skill check for that.
That is a
all right,
13.
nailed it. Cal.
Yep, it's +3. That's haha, no. That's
Nice.
I can cheat in a 4 to I mean like no, like margin failure wouldn't really help me there, would it?
What's your total on this?
So right now it's a 5 and I could have a
Yeah,
7.
it's not a margin, so.
Yeah,
Blue.
Alrighty. You said toughness, right?
Yep, target number 8.
Alright, you 5. That's all
5.
5.
Yep. And Gary, and you're at a -1 for Kitty.
Yep. So I only have a +4. That's only an 11.
It didn't matter. All right, so did Wesley take the choking on smoke last time too? Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Okay, so you are now choking on smoke +2, and you will take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So the 4 of you make your way down another hallway, cat in hand. Wesley is coughing up a storm, but otherwise you are all relatively unscathed, aside from a couple of bumps and bruises. Not much at all, considering the situation. And eventually you find a couple other groups of people as you're getting very close to the exit. You get down to the lobby. As you're making your way across the lobby, you see a handful of other people that are all very hurriedly making their way outside. You rush to the exit and find yourself outside just as the sun is coming up. And you see groups of people outside that are all in various states of distress. Some of them look quite injured. Some of them are desperately trying to what appears to be search for loved ones that they have lost in the process. There's a few emergency responders, some police, and that seem to be trying to coordinate, but everybody looks very panicky and unsure of what's happening. And No sooner are you out on the street and sort of collecting yourselves than you hear a loud groan from behind you and a sound like steel bending, and the building that you just exited out of collapses in a heap. It shoots up a cloud of grime and dust and all sorts of debris and garbage kind of sprays over everybody as the entire building comes down into a big pile of rubble. As the dust settles, you finally have a moment to catch your breath and look around the surrounding neighborhood. Few buildings are as badly damaged as the Palace Hotel was, but the paved streets are cracked and uneven, and flames roar upwards from many of the cracks, no doubt fueled by ruptured gas lines. People are standing outside in their nightclothes, huddled together in small groups in the morning darkness. But here and there you see loners, their horrified or frightened faces illuminated by the sinister glow of the raging fires. Further down the street, a police officer is organizing a bucket brigade to start dealing with some of the larger fires. The traumatized citizens are following his orders without protest, and many seem to be throwing themselves into their work with everything they have, no doubt seeking some way to regain some measure of control over their lives and city.
We should find the woman and give her the cat back before we do anything. Still holding on to the cat.
Priority 1, cat.
My priority is to... I'm just going to hold on to the cat for the rest of the adventure. I'll just be down in arm.
You've adopted this cat.
Unwillingly.
Well, I mean, you tell me whether like the one made it. I don't know.
Do you want to look around for the woman? Is that the first thing you want to do?
I mean, the first thing that Wesley will do is cough his lungs out, but then he'll probably have a look for the woman.
Okay, so I'll say after you have a little coughing fit. Unfortunately, the amount of debris that's in the air with an entire building having just collapsed, every breath that you take as you gasp for air only kind of compounds the problem.
No.
But at some point, you're able to at least kind of stand up straight and kind of gather yourself enough that you realize that there's this distressed woman somewhere who's probably already resigned to the fact that her cat's in that pile of rubble behind you. You look around quickly, and among the very upset faces in the crowd, you are able to pretty quickly locate this woman who you recognize from only a moment ago. She's still with the bellhop that she was standing with earlier as he's trying to sort of gather a group of people together to start identifying who's accounted for and who's missing.
I think of just nudges Gary's character. It's like, come on, you play the good Samaritan. You save the cat.
I'll
Gestures
sigh
over to the woman.
dramatically and trudge over to her and be like, here's your stupid cat. Well, I'm going to say, here's your cat, but the adjective is going to be in Fred.
She's going to turn and immediately, like, there was already tears coming down her cheeks, but as soon as she sees you holding the cat, the tears are just going to start flowing, and she's going to grab the cat and hug it close to her face. Oh my god, I can't believe... And she's going to, like, bury her face in the side of the cat. The cat looks peeved by this. It's clearly happy to see her, but, like, once she buries her face in her, the cat's like, what are we doing? Can we stop this now? Because it's a cat, and it's kind of an asshole.
I mean, aggressive cuddling is like something that most cats aren't into. It's like kind of like, okay, that's enough.
Exactly. She can't contain herself
all right.
because of the emotions of the situation, but the cat's like, I'm fine. What the hell are you? What's wrong with you? Get off me.
Hey, Cal, let me patch you up real quick.
I think the moment that like in character the question is asked, I think it's more of a wheeze and like kind of like yes. Kind of, he means to like sound confident, but it just comes out as more of a cough because the smoke still hasn't really settled.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a doctor check on Cal real quick.
Thank you.
All right, target number 5.
That's a 9. So you heal 1, Cal.
It's fantastic. And do I lose the condition of whatever it was called, like smoke condition?
No.
Like the oh no. Do I have to keep making checks for it?
If you find yourself in a smoky area again, sure,
God.
but not for now.
All right, then can I do one on myself real quick? I think we're the only 2 damaged.
Yep.
That's overkill, but all right. That's a 16. I heal 3.
I got to tell you guys, there was so many ways that someone could have actually died getting out of that hotel, and you guys got out with 3 points of damage on you, and that's it.
Pretty good.
That's wild.
Never punished.
I shouldn't have gave you that first level up. Clearly, it was too much.
You said I heal 1, right? Just double checking.
Yeah,
No, I'm fine. I'm like, it's definitely helping. But I'm still at choking on smoke +2. Huzzah.
All right, what would you like to do?
Remind me, it has been months, but don't we still have business with the authorities here to help them with the Burning Man thing?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you were here to figure out what was going on with that, and you kind of started your investigation the day before with that, that cult that you broke up effectively. But there's still some mysteries to be solved. You still don't know who robbed that museum, and there's still obviously the Burning Man who's in the sky.
Oh yeah, that old chestnut.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still up there chilling, huh?
It's hard to see over the smoke and the kind of blinding light of the fires that are not far away from you, but off in the distance, if you look close enough, you'll see him there, hanging ominously over the city. Almost like there's a connection between the events happening and him.
Nah, couldn't possibly be.
Now you'd be worse.
That's true, yeah. Some other horrible thing shows up and causes an earthquake, and it's like, now we have 2 kaiju to fight. I actually told you all not to watch the video I did on the Burning Man a couple weeks ago because I talk about the fact that it caused an earthquake when it showed up.
Oh, okay.
And it would have been a major spoil. Like, maybe you wouldn't put it together, but not that it would have changed anything. But
I mean, I just kind of figured it was like a natural earthquake because San Francisco will get earthquakes. Like, it didn't seem like a...
Well, they go through pains to make this coincide with the earthquake that happened in San Francisco that destroyed San Francisco at this time.
Okay.
So even like the time on the clock, I believe they emphasize that because like when you woke up and the clock fell and broke at 5:11 or whatever, I believe that's because the earthquake took place at 5:11 in real life on this date.
So I think one of our only courses of action is to walk away from this destroyed building to a destination that one of us knows.
I mean, I assume we would know the would we know where the police station is? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you came and went from there yesterday.
Oh, we did. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a bit.
So everybody heading out to the police station then?
Yep, let's do it.
Yep.
All right. As you approach the police station, you can see the devastating effects the earthquake has had even here. The tall gables that originally rose above the roof are now shattered pieces of brick and plaster that litter the ground in front of the police station's entrance. Most of the windows are broken, and the bars over them are bent. Despite the damage, however, the police station seems to have weathered the earthquake reasonably well, unlike the rest of the city. Paperwork is scattered around the floor, and most of the desks are empty. The few police officers that you do see hurrying out of the building barely even spare a glance as they step past you. In the back of the building, you can see the glow of a lantern providing light for the otherwise dark office. And as you approach that office, that's Flores' office, the guy that you originally were dealing with when you showed up.
I mean, does it seem like the building's actively still about to collapse, or does it seem like he's...
No, this building's in better shape, and it seems like, the folks there are enough people around, like, doing work, doing things. They're all frantic and panicky, but nobody's like, they're not evacuating the building.
Yeah, I guess we'll probably head in and jokingly say, like, how do you, like, say in a chill way, hey, how you doing after, like, a massive earthquake?
Hey, your city's on fire. What's up?
Hope you had a better morning than we did, but...
The glow of a lantern casts Flores' office into stark shadow, and in them you can see the man's haggard expression as he looks at the city map, which has been pinned to the wall. There are pen marks all over it noting which buildings have collapsed and where the current fires are, and beside them, pinned pieces of paper list the estimated death tolls thus far. There's a moment of confusion as he notices you, and then recognition lights up his eyes. You! Right, the Burning Man! He rubs both hands over his face. Madre de Dios! Sighing, he lowers his hands and looks back at the map. I guess it's a good thing you're here. As far as I'm concerned, you're in full command of the Burning Man investigation at this point. I don't even know if he caused this disaster, but I don't have time to deal with anything else other than the earthquake. Half the city's on fire, and we can't find the fire chief anywhere. We have buildings collapsing or collapsed all over town, looting, you name it. It's happening somewhere in the city.
Less than ideal. Just to make sure, we've already communicated. No, yeah, we already have communicated that we went through and infiltrated the cult and did all that because we obviously already brought back the guy in the rug and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
What are the cults?
One of the myriad cults
Yes.
popping up like daisies in the wake of the Burning Man.
I've forgotten from the last session. So there was the one cult of the Burning Man, but did he mention that there were more than one operating in the area?
Not necessarily, but
That was the big one, basically, right?
that was the one that they seem to know something about. The only thing that might be a sort of question mark at this point is that when you went and investigated that museum, there were specific things missing, and you have not recovered them. And it did not appear that they were in the compound that you were in earlier. So it's
Do you
possible
remember
that they
the-
were related, but it's not necessarily clear that they were involved in that. It could be a red herring entirely, but there's still things going on. It may not be.
What things were taken again?
It was Aztec artifacts and
Gotcha.
I believe it was knives and like headdresses and clothing.
For the Burning Man, but everybody's got their own aesthetic. It's fine. I think just Wesley kind of like shrugs at the rest of the party and makes towards the door because might as well continue doing the job that we've all kind of signed on for.
Maybe we should interrogate Burning Man Jesus. See if he
Not a
knows
bad idea.
anything.
That's a good point.
Flores is going to look up as you say that. We were questioning him last night and up until the morning. He's a real crazy one, that guy, but so far we haven't gotten anything useful from him. And as he says that, you hear a shout from behind you, from the front of the police station, and you hear a familiar voice coming closer, and Adelita, the woman, the reporter who you bumped into the day before, pushes her way past an officer and into the office that you're standing in. Hey! As she notices you, Adelita hurries to join you in Flores' office. The investigator groans, pulls out a cigarette, and lights one as he sees her. I don't have time for any questions, senorita. You can quote me on that. The reporter's eyebrows raise in feigned surprise. Are you sure? 'Cause I've got a lot of leads on yesterday's museum heist. Digging into her pocket, she proudly pulls out a small black rock, or at least that's what you mistake it for at first. It's about as long as her palm and very shiny. When you take a closer look, you can see that it has facets that suggest carving and a long shape that tapers to a point. Flores casts a glance at the woman. There are more important things for you to worry about at the moment, senorita. She just gives him a determined glare. I can't stop an earthquake or put fires out, she says, her voice steely. But I can sure as hell track down some thieves while the policia try to save the city. So long as I'm working, I'm not thinking about the earthquake or how many of my friends lived through it. Her words seem to catch Flores off guard, and after a moment, he just nods in silent understanding.
Did you just say leads?
DC, and she holds up the little black thing she was holding.
Is it like an arrowhead or something? Yeah.
Why don't you give me a blacksmithing, history, or melee plus intellect check?
Great. These are all. It's great.
Target number 6, so you know.
Okay, hang on.
It'll be fine.
We're just like.
What was that last one?
Relax.
Melee plus intellect, so your melee skill and your intellect aspect.
Actually, I think my melee is pretty good. Yeah, it's a 3, so that's not too bad.
You only need a 6, so.
Oh yeah, so that's a 14.
So
That'll do.
You very easily was this your melee? Based on your melee?
Oh yeah, I didn't
Okay.
put the intellect. Thanks, my intellect. But I think it should be enough either way.
I'm
But
guessing you still hit it with a margin, right?
yeah.
Okay. So your knowledge of weapons is somewhat extensive, and
Dodgy but extensive.
your for some strange reason, particularly obscure weapons and unusual ones, and you recognize this as an obsidian blade, which in this area of the world, going back into sort of history, they were commonly used as blades because when you break them, they actually shear off at an angle that makes them extremely sharp, like sharper than a scalpel sharp. So if you are skilled enough, you can kind of break them into pieces and turn them into blades of various sorts. And you very easily recognize both the color and the sort of shimmer and the shape as a blade made out of obsidian.
I mean, I do share that with everybody there too, like in the interest of disclosure. So I'm not just staring at it like, yeah, absolutely, and then like leaving without a word. That just seems nope.
So as you explain it to everyone what it is, Adelita gets this like sort of annoyed / disappointed look on her face, but then she sort of nods. Yeah, that's what I think as well. I overheard some people talking about weird people in costumes at the beach, and when I was on my way home last night, and I decided to look around and found this laying on the shore near the docks with some eagle feathers near it. Sound familiar?
That does sound familiar. The Aztec, they're equating the Burning Man with Aztec mythology.
She kind of nods excitedly. Flores frowns as he looks the reporter over. How did you know the spear tips were stolen from the museum? Adelita's eyes widen slightly, but she just shrugs her shoulders in a nonchalant way. Oh, word on the street? He reaches up and pinches the bridge of his nose. Are you bribing my officers again? As she starts to make an excuse, Flores holds up his hand. No, not today. I can't deal with this. His eyes drift towards the front of the building as another police officer appears, panting heavily. What is it, Ramirez? The officer steadies himself against the wall as he tries to catch his breath. It's the Burning Man. It's coming down over Chinatown, like he's finally landing. Flores groans. Today of all days.
I just love the fact that he says like bribing my officers again, like it's kind of like an ongoing point of contention between the two. That's wonderful. It's like, really, today, that's when. Oh, okay.
I hope Adelita becomes a more prominent character in the lore. She's good.
New dual word keyword model reporter / family.
Exactly.
I can see that. Yeah.
She's an Ortega, isn't she?
She is indeed.
So like, it's not unrealistic.
So you guys didn't question her about it, and she would be kind of cagey about it had you questioned her yesterday, but I'll just kind of spoil it here. It's implied that she's Perdita's mom.
Really?
What?
Yes.
That's so good. I love that.
It is very heavily implied that she is Perdita and Francisco and Santiago's mom.
That is amazing.
You should introduce me to your daughter.
Oh no!
That's a good way to be killed in 100 different ways.
Burning Man is descending. Shit's hitting the fan. What are you doing?
I'm going to say, quick, how quick can we get a car out of town?
I want to punch him
In the shoulder?
in the
Before
face.
your hand melts. It melts the moment you get too close.
It's going to corrode your metal that way.
I mean, if there's a way we can. I mean, I don't. How far away is Chinatown to where we are?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
Out of character, sorry.
You should ask in character.
Okay, then, in character, I'm sorry. Yep.
So Flores is gonna kind of look at you all as you're deliberating. you guys should get down to Chinatown as quickly as you can, and see what's going on. It's about 10 minutes away. If you hurry, you can get there in 5.
I think Wesley briefly looks at like the map to try to figure out where the heck it is. He's never been to San Francisco. He's like, I don't know. But
yeah, so Flores will walk over the map and he'll show you that it's
okay.
sort of like
Yeah,
to the west. It's actually on the coast of San Francisco, out on the bay.
if we can get there quietly and not get the Burning Man's attention, we can at least watch what it's doing.
I mean, the whole city's in chaos, so I don't know how quiet it's going to be, but
No, I mean, it's easy. Might make it easier for us to be sneaky about it because we won't like anything we trip over is not going to make enough noise to get the attention of the entity. Basically,
I'm not even sure that the Burning Man has the ability to see. I don't think we understand enough about it, but I understand your concern. Adelita's going to look at the rest of you. Yeah, and I'll head down to the beach and see if I can't find any more evidence. Flores is going to look each of you over kind of a little bit more carefully. Do you, are you all armed?
I'd like to imagine that as he's looking us over, we get one of those SpongeBob gross close-up things where each of us is like looking off, like my eyes are looking off fish-eyed in different directions.
You all have like pimples on your face and
Yeah.
weird, yeah.
You hear what's that stock sound effect they always did in Flapjack? Oh,
Wesley's got bloodshot eyes from all the smoke inhalation. Augustine's drunk, so his eyes are glassy.
exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you all armed? He asked you as if he hadn't considered it previously, because I guess none of you look especially well armed, right? And do any of you have visible weapons?
No,
Not really.
no.
I have these hands.
True. You have a shotgun too, don't you?
Yeah, it's like hanging off my back.
I have a couple of cooking knives in the pockets of my apron, but that's about it.
Knives as well, which will hopefully do the job. I mean, depending on what we come across.
He's gonna turn and open a fairly ornate looking cabinet that's behind his desk, and he's gonna open it and you see inside there's a rack with several pistols on it.
Oh hell!
Ooh.
He's gonna take one out and he's gonna spin the cylinder. He's gonna open the cylinder, check that it's loaded, and then close it, and then turn it around in his hand, holding it by the barrel. Does anybody need some equipment?
I won't lie, out of character, Wesley has never so much as touched a gun. Like, he's got no idea how to fire it. He's not going to be the person to reach for it.
Can I tell what model that gun is?
I don't know. How good is your character with pistols?
Pistol specifically. -2. I
That's
can do
worse
it.
than me.
I can do it.
Give me a pistol plus intellect check.
Oh yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, that's a straight 0.
Sick.
Nice.
Target number 7.
I'm gonna cheat in an 8 of Rams because I want to get this.
I mean, he's basically handing it to you. You could just take it from him, but you recognize it as a Collier Navy, which is a fairly prolific model of pistol. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. It looks like it's maintained very well. He clearly cares a lot about his weapons. There are multiple of them in the cabinet, but it's obviously something he takes pride in, considering the look of the cabinet and how well maintained it appears to be.
It's not a piece. That's all I cared about.
No. The guild very heavily regulates them.
I will gingerly take it, and I'm like, ugh. I am familiar with pistols to a degree, but I don't really have any skill with them.
Okay. It is I'll just send you the stat track. It's range 12, 234, capacity 6, reload 2. It's a pretty standard pistol, but
Okay.
it'll get the job done if you needed to.
If I run out of knives, it'll be great.
There you go. Anyone else?
I'll take the free gun.
I mean, yeah, why not? Even if it'll just I don't know, ricochet badly if I try to fire it. At least I have one.
Being offered a free gun, you take it.
Yep.
Even though I think guns are a very impersonal way of killing. I prefer arson.
You just need some fire bullets. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, how many of you are taking?
I'm taking it.
I'm taking one.
I'm taking one.
Is Derek too good for pistols?
It's not the fact I'm too good. It's the fact I'm so awful. I'm not even going to attempt it.
I'm also awful. I'm still taking it.
Fair enough.
I have a -1.
I've got it a 0. I don't care.
Isn't so bad.
All right. So, everybody who takes one can take 12 rounds with it. 6 are in it, obviously.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me write that down. Because there was a Collier revolver?
Collier Navy. Yep.
Alrighty.
Apparently, semi-automatic handguns are prolific elsewhere in the world, but if you're in the main story of Malifaux, you always use a revolver because it's cooler, I guess.
Yeah.
The guns are weird in Malifaux. It's 1910.
Bullets are cheap, so I think something with uses this bullet per fire is probably a bit better.
Well, no, a semi-automatic pistol is just one that looks like a modern pistol. It doesn't have a revolving chamber with 6 rounds in it, and you'd have a magazine with it, which have already been invented at this point. And elsewhere in the game, there are like guns that look like they were invented in the 40s or the 50s. So it's a little weird. But
Well,
technology's a
I think they just want it to look like the cowboy aesthetic, so they give everybody a revolver.
I mean, we also have like a half robot, half man here, so I'm not judging technology.
Technology made some weird leaps and bounds.
A bit forward, a bit backward, but definitely directions.
You guys better get going. We gotta
yep.
see if we can figure out what this Burning Man's doing before he makes landfall, I guess.
All right. Yes,
No
sir.
time like the present. I mean, probably literally, because we'll get burned to a crisp. I don't know.
I'm going to get sat on by the Burning Man. Get
Nice.
roasted by enormous mega cakes.
What a way to go.
So you make your way out, and you still see the kind of hustle and bustle of the other officers who are going about their business. As you hurry towards Chinatown, you catch sight of an unusual gathering of people in the street. An old man in ragged clothing is standing atop a literal soapbox and shouting at the crowd in a combination of Spanish and English. "This is the end, good people!" The man points towards the sky over Chinatown, where the Burning Man can be seen descending from the sky. "The flames in the sky aren't enough. Now the flames have come to Earth and begun to consume this city in all of its wickedness. Soon, the flames will consume all the Earth." He looks around the crowd, his eyes narrowing. "And it is a doom that was brought to us, good people, brought to us from across the ocean, from the corrupt lands of the 3 kingdoms, like a poisoned eggcorn. Well, hermanos, this eggcorn has sprouted into a tree, and that tree has taken root in Mexico and leached the goodness from her soil." The crowd starts murmuring their agreement with the man. "There is only one way to free ourselves," the man continues. "We must cut this tree down before its branches can fuel the flames. The Burning Man is a sign of what must be done to the Chinaman to earn our freedom."
Okay. just out of character. Okay. Wait.
Suddenly, abrupt racism. Okay.
Suddenly racism.
Oh boy.
In case you weren't sure if he was a good guy or a bad guy, we put in a little racism.
Yep, just to make sure. Um,
You know, I'm
I
gonna
think. I mean, Wesley is tempted to shank the guy, but he's good. There's an audience, so that might not be the best idea.
Funny, you all just got some pistols.
Well, hang on, I was actually going to do something funny. Has anybody got a bullet I can borrow real quick?
Sure.
A bullet?
A
Here, mine
bullet,
are pretty much. There you go. Mine are pretty much just for show.
I mean, a bullet, a slug, whatever. An object that can fit in my hand.
Yeah. Wesley hands him a bullet for the sake of it. 'Cause he wants to
All
know.
right.
He just wants to see what happens, basically. Are you gonna like grassy knoll this? Like,
No, I'm going to use my second spell that I've never used before because it's not as good as kitchen sink.
okay.
I'm gonna try to use Telecado.
What is it?
Telecado.
Oh.
It's a neat little spell. It's in the above law. General consensus, I have an object in my hand or a pile of objects, and I'm trying to teleport them inside of something.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
Mainly this bullet to that gentleman that is obviously speaking very, very, very loud racism. And probably a very hateful crowd of racists.
I'm
Here's
gonna
a
need to know
question.
where in his body it's gonna go.
I don't get
I
the big arrows. It just goes somewhere in his body.
Question,
Okay.
Blue.
Because, like, if you just teleport a bullet into his body, that's not necessarily gonna be like shooting him, because the bullet's not moving. It's just gonna pop up. So it's not like it'll probably do something bad, but it's not like it's just gonna kill him.
I'm going to hurt him.
Okay.
Question, Blue.
It's also going to require
Wouldn't
invasive surgery to move. 'Cause that's
wouldn't a
very specific
pistol
part of the spell.
wouldn't a pistol also technically fit in your hand?
I have a chance of dealing with the spell than a pistol.
would one of my knives fit into your hand?
We're saying teleport the pistol in his body, not a bullet.
I'm not taking part in this. Not out of any sense of moral outrage, but because my character's racist.
Well, that's going to be Dice's justification if I could pour a whole pistol into the.
I don't know, what does the spell say? What is it? It's just
I can
anything you're
also-
holding.
Just a whited object.
Pistol's a one-handed object. Sounds good to me.
You can also have one of my knives.
Also,
if
he's a
you want
racist,
to.
so fuck
He's
this
gonna
guy. Let's do it.
10,000. He's going to get 10,000
this
his daily dose of iron.
Sounds like what he deserves.
And lead.
I was going to use that or ask Theory here for a bottle of alcohol. Because I could do that. But yeah, I'll put the whole pistol out of the man.
I mean, it doesn't matter where it ends up, that'll hurt. It's not. You can't really ignore that kind of transfer of like.
All right, what do you need to do to cast it?
Well, I just have to make sure I get a 8 of masks, I do believe.
And what's the range on it?
It has a range of 5 yards.
Okay. So I'll say that you have to kind of wander up through the crowd of people that he's riling up to get a bit closer, but
I'll check the suit requirement there. So I'm assuming it's an 8 of masks since it's a president station. Yeah, 8 of masks.
all right.
You know what? I'm going to increase the target number by 3 to give myself a built-in positive.
Nice.
The channel.
Okay.
Alrighty. So I need a 5 or better of masks. That's not a 5 or better of masks.
Oh no! It is a 5 or better, but not of masks. Can you cheat?
No, I have a 2 crows.
Hmm.
You draw a card for failing?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you hold this pistol and you concentrate on it for a bit, and everybody looks at you in anticipation, very excited for what shenanigans you're up to. And then you kind of start to feel a headache coming on as you feel the magic that you were building up sort of drain, and the pistol does not go anywhere, sadly.
All right. Well, actually, I do something funny and creative. Let's see what everybody does before I
I was really excited to describe how the racist guy was gonna suffer in horrible agony, but
Yeah,
And it's like, well, that's not going to work. I try something else. I almost definitely.
hopefully you all won't disappoint me, and I'll still get to do that. Let's see.
that's true. I don't want to kill him in front of an entire crowd of witnesses, but if we can talk him off the the literal soapbox for a second into a dark alley, I don't know.
What would you like to say to him?
Actually, like maybe kind of like try to flatter his ego and kind of say, you're absolutely right. I need to inform you. There's something that's come up that you need to share with the people. I'm not good at talking publicly like you do.
So at first he doesn't hear you because he's still ranting.
Yeah, fair enough.
But as he notices that you're talking directly to him, he's gonna quiet down, put his arms down, and he's gonna listen to what you said. What was that there?
We've reached word of what the Burning Man is attempting to do. We've and like gesturing over to the rubble of the hotel. We've barely just made it, and it. I need to tell the people, but I'm not very good at speaking publicly. But you seem to be very good at it. Can you just?
You said you've spoken with the Burning Man, and he puts his hands up in the air, gesturing towards the Burning Man. Quickly, come here, brother. And he's gonna beckon you towards his soapbox.
I think I'm just gonna awkwardly.
Burning Man has told you.
I'm just gonna awkwardly wave like the opposite direction. Like, no, you come down here.
He's gonna step to the side of the soapbox, but he's still like gesturing towards the box, expecting you to get up and participate in his.
Is the audience still watching? I'm assuming yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
they are
this was probably a
enthralled.
bad idea.
What's everybody else doing in response to this?
My character continues to do nothing. My character is admittedly a little racist. He has nothing to say.
He's like, yeah, fuck these Chinamen.
Pretty much.
Axton is kind of just still staring at Blue's character, just like awkwardly close, waiting for the interesting thing to happen.
Yeah, I am indifferent to this because I think this guy's an ass for jumping up on a soapbox and yelling, which I think is uncouth and shouldn't be done in public. But he's also pretty right about those Chinamen.
Wow, the French stereotypes are just piling up. It's incredible.
God damn.
I think this out of character. This might be the most ill-informed decision I've ever made, but we'll step forward and say basically try to muster the confidence to say to the crowd that the Burning Man has said that nobody speaks for him, and then tries to, like, in public, just stab the guy, like, kind of as to make the point.
Try to in public what the guy?
To stab the guy in public to make the point of the Burning Man doesn't want anybody to speak for him.
Oh, you're stabbing him?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
I just want to do something.
Right to the point.
I'm tired of like talking about the issue.
What the hell?
Give me a target number 12 leadership check and take a positive twist because you just fucking shanked this guy and I love it. I love it.
Okay, I guess it's God, my leadership was terrible. It's -1, fantastic. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Oh no, so it's 11. What was target? Was what?
12.
Leadership.
Oh no! By a hair.
Is there anyone who can assist you with 1 point of leadership?
You know what? My character will go, yeah, from the audience, and go, yeah, here.
Fantastic.
I like the idea of my character just like literally just goes, yeah, from the audience.
Just one person, yeah, like if he just stabbed the guy, says the one thing, and like one person in the entire crowd, like, yeah, totally.
No, nobody knows. My character doesn't even know why he's saying, yeah. He's just like, yeah.
I would honestly be inclined to say that that's not good enough, but considering the way that mobs work, I feel like
Yeah.
one person getting on board with this would probably be enough to get all these dumb people to follow along.
I'm so sorry
And
for the
cheer.
just like I
Hell yeah.
So you hear a couple of people just like murmuring in the crowd as there's a little bit of confusion, but then Augustine cheers and a few other people put their fists up in the air and cheer as well, and then soon everyone else is doing it. And behind you, you just hear the gurgling sound of this man coughing up blood as his body slowly collapses.
Arg.
He was almost going to collapse into you, but you sort of nudge him a little bit, and he collapses backwards, and a little strand of blood shoots up in the air as he falls.
just
Hell yeah.
comically like a spur stuck in his picture.
Guys, I'm getting some dots here. The math says I think we just started a cult by accident.
But I specifically
The cult
said
was
nobody
shaking
is
this one,
supposed to
dude.
speak for the Burning Man, so I haven't started a cult. It's just a fun new activity group that I've organized. That's
A
what
lot of
this
cult
is.
leaders say that, weirdly enough.
So as he collapses, you see a few people making like strange, confused faces at the man's now like dying body laying on the ground, but the rest of the crowd starts to disperse, a few people at a time. Some of them just kind of wander away. A few of them look on in apparent amusement at what happened. But there's
These
clearly
people.
not the energy of like we're gonna go burn down Chinatown anymore.
We're
And
gonna
eventually
go
there's only
burn
a
down
few
this
people-
guy's house.
Right, and eventually there's only a few people left who are just kind of like curious about the body and go over and check on the guy, but it's clear that he's not going to make it.
For some reason, I'm picturing kind of like as he goes down and the blood spurts up, like Wesley like takes like one measured step to the side so the blood doesn't like hit his suit on the way. Basically, almost like he's done this before.
You know what would have been the real tragedy here if I had to go to the what do you call it? Not the laundromat. What do you call it when you get your
Oh
fancy
yeah,
clothes?
dry cleaner. Yeah,
Dry cleaner. That's it. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. The real tragedy would have been if you had to go to the dry cleaner.
I mean, at this point, after the collapsing hotel, the suit is probably already ruined. Like, I'm not sure why he's so fussed about keeping it up. But
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's covered in dust. There's like rips and burns on the edges, but you're like, blood. That's too much.
Yep. Because that looks suspicious. Like the dust just looks like an earthquake. The blood looks like he murdered somebody.
We definitely don't want to look like we murdered somebody. That's the number one.
Yeah.
What is
All right.
Axton? Does Axton react to this, or is he still just looking at the gun, trying to figure out if it's going to teleport somewhere?
I'm still waiting for the magic trick.
As soon as he started like talking, like as soon as Blue said something, he like, oh, I guess nothing's happening. Hey, wait, there's a guy on the floor over there. The racist guy is on his ass.
Which one?
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
I think stepping into the next alley so people don't, try to do anything funny in response might be the first thing on the agenda.
Yeah, there's a few people around who seem like they maybe didn't respond well to what happened, but as you're walking away, you don't see any of them attempting to follow you. It seems like maybe they after the energy of the crowd died down, they're not willing to step up and do anything about what happened.
So anyway, Chinatown.
Yep.
First we did murder, now we just go to Chinatown casually.
Trying to find this nice buffet, like have a little more lunch, and then we can carry on.
Just don't invite Augustine because he's a racist. I think he'll only eat French food because he's a douchebag.
Of course. Why would I eat lesser food made by lesser people?
Oh my god.
I'm playing up the racism at this point.
Yeah,
I probably
no.
shouldn't do that.
I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to make your character die by the end of this, but it's fine. So off to Chinatown. Chinatown isn't a particularly large district, but the devastation here is of a magnitude far greater than what you've seen elsewhere in the city. The streets are sheared in half and pressed up against each other, leaving pavement jutting up from the ground like jagged teeth, and most of the buildings seem to have collapsed down into the street, forcing you to wind your way carefully through the debris and crushed human corpses. Smoke hangs heavy over the entire district, but mixed in with the acrid smell of burning wood is the sweeter, floral scent of opium. Shining like a burning orange star overhead is the flaming humanoid form of the Burning Man. Its arms are held out to either side of it, and as it slowly descends from the sky a few blocks ahead of you, you catch a glimpse of a face that is frozen in a silent, unending scream. Then it's out of sight, obscured by fallen buildings and clouds of black smoke, which is when the screaming begins.
Wait, so the just to verify, it's the Burning Man's face that's screaming, or just a vision of another face that's screaming?
No, you're seeing the Burning Man's face, and you can tell. And when from here, it looks like he's screaming. But then, as he kind of gets obscured behind the smoke, you hear actual screaming.
Well, he deserves it, so that's just out of character. Me being like, that's what she get.
Well, gentlemen, I think it's a good.
It's not clear that the screaming is actually coming from the Burning Man. It's just a coincidence.
He's just causing it by inflicting on other people, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Coincidence or not, I know for a fact that we're all going to get closer to the source. There's no doubt about that notion.
Oh yeah.
Just the out of character question. I'm not sure if they ever specified in the books. Is the Burning Man person sized, or is he like gigantic?
He's right, isn't he? He's like 40 or 50 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't think they ever specify a size. I would certainly say he's bigger than a human. I would. In my head, he's like 30 feet tall probably, but I don't think we ever get a clear indication. So let's go with that.
I never have I have never actually heard anybody talk about that. I just always assumed that it's just a regular person just on fire.
I always imagined he was like enormous and mega, like the size of like a Macy's Day float. Because how else would he be visible?
Like the weirdest Macy's Day parade in history.
Well, yeah, but he's only visible in the same way that like a giant Macy's Day float is.
Yeah,
because he's way up in the sky. How else would anyone be able to see him?
Yeah, that's also what my assumption was, because he's far away theoretically, so he would have to be big. But I don't think we've ever gotten a clear indication. I also think this adventure is the only time that he's ever like come down to the ground.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, he might be able to also change size, like as part of his. So.
That's also true. I don't know. It's tough to say. They don't give you much of a description here. It just kind of says he's down.
I'm sorry that I keep like asking you questions about. Like,
no, it's a really good question. I kind of wish we had an answer to it, honestly. But
next interview question. That's got to be the first thing you ask. Next interview.
What size is he? What size base should we put him on?
The dimensions. I need a 3D print of the Burning Man, life size.
In comparison to a Malifaux model, you are the size of the Burning Man.
Probably yes.
The more I think about it, the more I feel like if they don't specify that he's bigger, it would be more reasonable to assume that it's just the size of a real normal man.
Yeah.
Even though to me that's a little bit counterintuitive, because it'd be very hard to see him if he was far up in the sky. But maybe he's not that far up. I don't know.
I would think the thing that draws the most attention is the fact he's on fire. And I think that was what drew the attention up. Because if he was humongous, it'd be like, oh, there's a huge burning man. They just say burning man. They never indicate, like you just said. They never specify it. But they don't say he's larger than normal.
Yeah.
Probably something they would have mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that would be something they'd point out. If he came down the ground and he was 50 feet tall, I feel like they'd be like, and he's 50 feet up in the air.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's assume that at least the part that looks like a man is the size of a man, but then he's got that kind of aura of flame around him that's bigger.
Sure. I mean, either way, you don't want to get like within 120 feet because that seems like a really bad idea.
Unless it's your job to investigate him and see where he's gonna land and what happens.
Like I said, we're gonna find out.
I got bad news.
Those idiots that gotta do that.
I got bad news. Shall we press on?
Sure.
Yep.
Towards the horrible abomination in the sky?
I guess.
Just Delta Airlines.
kind of like daintily cleaning the knife and kind of like following along, trying not to think about like the implication of this eldritch inhuman being.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Can only
All
kill us
right.
once.
Well, you say that, you don't know.
So we are going to handle this with an ongoing challenge, and hopefully it will be the last one of this session.
Right.
Your options are acrobatics, athletics, and labor. So we'll go with track.
Oh, that helps. Thank you.
Target number 9. Duration is 1 minute. You need 8 successes or 3 failures. And there's going to be a little fun thing before every duration. So
Oh no.
let me just count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dog, give me number 1 through 8.
Number 6.
All right, so you guys start making your way through the rubble of this neighborhood that's like pretty thoroughly demolished and destroyed. And you're heading in the direction of the Burning Man that has sort of disappeared behind some things in the distance. As you're walking next to a wall, and I will say Axton notices that the wall, you're kind of closer to the wall than everybody else, and out of your peripheral vision you notice that the wall starts to shimmer, and then it falls away, and behind it is a wall of water. And inside this wall of water, for a very brief second, you're able to see a bunch of fish that have like super sharp teeth in their whole mouth is full of these like razor sharp teeth. They're swimming around, and then a human-sized creature swims past and grabs one of the fish and eats it. And just as you see that, the wall of water collapses and splashes out, and these fish kind of start flopping around on the ground and biting at you.
Man.
There's enough water that it pushes you all over, so you kind of fall over as these fish are clearly struggling. They're used to being underwater and they don't like being out on land, but they're still snapping at you. So for this duration, you are also allowed to use, where is it? You're also allowed to use the evade skill in addition to the other options.
Okay.
And that represents you jumping out of the way of the fish as they chomp at you. So target number 9, let's start with Dog.
All right, target number 9. This will be athletics.
All right.
That is not gonna cut it here. I'm gonna cheat in a 13 to make it an 18. 13.
That's one of your face cards down.
Yeah. So what is that? That's a margin.
That is indeed. Yep. It's almost 2.
Yeah. Too bad I didn't have the red joker in my hand.
You should have cheated better.
Yeah, my bad.
Lowercase c cheated. Cal.
Oh, the black joker's down there.
I'm excited.
I know.
Honestly,
So-
you'll be better off getting it out of the way here.
I know. So using tracks of 5 plus 6 is 11.
All right. You said track for that?
You said track was fine, right?
Yeah. No, just make sure that was
Okay, yeah. It's the best one I have. I'm sorry, I keep repeating it, but
No, that's fine. Play your strengths. Blue.
I'm gonna go for evade, and there's a high chance it probably is, but if it isn't,
Hey, no!
that's a 16 there. That's
Sweet, very nice.
Hell yeah, baby.
But
Someone else drop
at this point, it's Russian roulette where you kind of like, oh god, one of us is gonna flip it, isn't it?
It's coming. There's not that many cards left.
I know.
Let's see, Gary. What do you got?
I do believe there's
We're gonna try and evade as well. Sorry,
right.
it was evade, acrobatics,
Acrobatics, or track.
acrobatics, track. Pretty sure I'm not. Yep, we're gonna do evade because that's the only one of those I'm actually okay at. Here I go. That's a 13.
Man, you guys just. I wish I could flip like this in a game of Malifaux. Holy shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. So you are all able to gather yourselves quickly and jump out of the way of these fish as they snap at you, and pretty soon they all kind of struggle and die and stop biting at you. You look over where this pool of water seemed to appear out of nowhere, and there's nothing there that seems to explain where it came from. It's very strange. But there's still water and dead fish on the floor, so it's obvious that you didn't dream it up. So you keep walking and climbing over debris and making your way through. And let's go back to Cal. Why don't you give me a number 1 through, what did I say, 8? 1, 2,
Yep.
3. 1 through 8, not 6.
3?
There was a question mark after that 3.
Because everything right in this session is just feels like an extended trap.
I've been trying my best to kill you guys, and so far I've done almost nothing. All right. So back to the trek. You are climbing over more debris. You are encountering people or corpses of people who appear to have been crushed in the fallout of the earthquake. There's some sporadic fires spread around that you're trying your best to avoid. You pass a piece of collapsed masonry, and you notice that the bricks start to shimmer just briefly, and then they fall away, and you see a black void in their place. And a split second later, a few purple tentacles shoot through out of the black void, and they reach out.
No.
Try to
No,
grab.
that's a bad touch. No, don't do
any
not.
of you. Bad touch indeed. So this duration, you can also use a close combat skill to hit the margin, or to hit the target number.
It kind of reminds me that in the quarantine book, kind of like one of the ways that your undead character can have died is just like tentacles. And like the it says underneath it, even by Malifaux standards, things got weird.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, dog. What are you checking?
I'm gonna use pugilism.
Pugilist away.
Yeah, I flip Blue's
There it
Joker.
is.
There we go.
Oh.
Wait. What's your total?
That's still a 7.
He didn't get a margin of failure.
he punched that tentacle and somehow got away with it.
He tried.
The one time we need the Black Joker to actually be pointless. It actually.
Oh no, it's not pointless. You're gonna see. Let's keep going, Cal.
Okay, track again. 5 plus 18.
Right.
Oh no, sorry, 17.
Okay. Blue.
I'm gonna go for a pneumatic. I got a total of a 9. God, how many successes we got left?
We already passed it. You still gotta take the checks though.
Okay.
And Gary.
I'm gonna do melee because I have my cleaver, and this is just seafood. This is just
True.
ordinary seafood.
Yep.
Calamari.
Calamari, that's it.
+4, that gives me a 6.
That sounds like a failure to me.
That is a failure.
Indeed. Well, bad news.
Yep,
Oh, no.
I'm going to let it fail.
First
It's
bad
better-
news is I don't know where my rule book went. Here we go.
This better not be a hentai situation here.
Oh, it's gonna get sexy real quick.
Oh
Don't
no!
Tentacles and robots. Oh boy.
All right. So Axton will suffer a severe critical effect.
Oh shit.
It's not sexy, but it'll be fun.
It'll be a sexy critical effect.
Yeah, sure. You have some major organs or a critical component of your body as damaged. You suffer 2 damage, and it does not generate a new critical effect. That's not so bad.
That could be worse.
So I just take 2 damage.
Yep.
That armor reduces.
Yep.
So I take 1 damage.
Yep.
Well, that's underwhelming. I mean, I'm happy for you, but at the same
That
time.
Well, let's do it again. Who else failed? Gary?
I did.
Augustine. Oh, man, it's the same one. How boring. I wish I could cheat these. I'm going to get you all back for this. Don't worry. It's coming.
Oh wait, we draw a card, right?
Yeah, everybody can draw a card. We shuffle the deck.
Oh, Jesus.
So this will go to your... Oh, it doesn't matter what body part it is. Yeah, so just take 2 damage on it. Augustine. Augustine.
So I take 1 damage after armor.
Oh,
Indeed.
boy. You racked up 5 damage there, Dice.
You know, I was really hoping for, an exciting critical effect, like I could remove a limb or maybe kill one of you, but no, that's fine. So these tentacles reach through, and as you try to fight them off, they come through, and they're pretty big tentacles. They continue to extend out and grab at all of you, and as you try to fight them off, they manage to grab one of Axton's arms, and they manage to grab Augustine by his head and pull him towards the portal. Now, as you're getting close to the portal, you sense that the horrible black void is probably a bad thing that you shouldn't go into. So you struggle a little bit harder, and you manage to break away from it before it pulls you in, even though that's clearly what it was trying to do. You sever the tentacle and recover, but it scratches you up and bangs up a little bit in the process. But it was a close one. It had you just a few feet away from that gaping void.
Never punished.
I love that the Burning Man creates portals to the deep ocean where the Gibbering Hordes is because he's trying to put out the fires.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
That would be kind of depressing. Like, if he's still like 2 mental entities just trying to deal with each other.
Mm-hmm.
The governor's like, put out the fires.
I like the idea that it's like, oh no, everything is on fire. No, actually, everything is going to be underwater in a second. Like, it's not the
What
fire
has
that's
the
the
most
problem.
water to put out all this fire? The ocean. God, I have to get to the ocean right now.
I'm not sure which
Call
I
the
would
ocean to me.
hate more, honestly.
Like, the part
They both seem bad.
Frankly, I think Sharufe is the worst of the two, but we're talking in degrees of horribleness.
Yeah.
For sure. All right.
I think just Shurife kind of comes off just as petty, like not even evil, just petty, like like a little bastard, basically. Like
Kitchener's an asshole, and he
Yeah.
wanted to become worse, but at
and
the
just
end of the
never
day,
gets there. He just keeps
Kitchener-
buddy hopping, and it never works out. Exactly.
All right. So I believe that means you have successfully finished the ongoing challenge.
Okay.
So after your encounter with the tentacles, you continue to make progress, making your way through the neighborhood, getting close to where it seems like the Burning Man will have come down. Half a block ahead of you, the intimidating figure of the Burning Man floats 5 feet above the street, moving at a snail's pace. The red-orange flame surrounding it obscure its features, leaving only a vague impression of a mouth opened in a silent scream. Despite the cries of fear in many different Eastern languages from the survivors of the earthquake, it doesn't seem to acknowledge their presence. Its head doesn't turn, and while its limbs twitch and move, they do so seemingly at random, as if it were little more than an automaton experiencing a bad glitch in its logic engine. Inching further and further, it makes its way with almost painful slowness to the center of the street, trailing flames behind it as it leaves an inferno in its wake. For a moment, anticipation permeates the air, even silencing the terrified cries of the district's frightened residents. Then the Burning Man's flames turn azure blue, and all hell breaks loose. A shockwave of air slams into you, nearly knocking you off your feet. It's accompanied by a terrible sound that feels like glass shards grinding against themselves in your brain. A fingernails on glass scream that makes you wince in pain. All around you, you can see the scattered natives of the district grabbing their ears in a vain attempt to drown out the sound, until one of them picks up a shard of glass from a broken window and drives it into the face of a woman he had been standing next to, presumably his wife. Other scenes of carnage unfold around you, making the Burning Man an epicenter of violent madness.
Well, that just went from 0 to 100,000 in like 2 seconds.
We will flip for initiative.
Oh boy.
I have a 7.
Great, thank you. Dog, initiative.
All right, let me throw that in the discard. Flippy. That's a 9.
I wish we weren't burning up all these 10s and 11s right now because it makes me worry about later on in the session.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I don't think we're gonna be able to hit a bird even if we tried.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is the first time the tyrant rank is gonna be used.
I mean, maybe just nobody ever thought to do it, and then it's like super easy, but people were so intimidated that nobody did it.
Turns out the Burning Man is just a man. You can just kill him.
He could just shoot him in the head, it's fine.
Yeah.
He's on fire, it doesn't mean that he's immortal.
Anyone remember in Oblivion when Maroon's Dagon is running around? If he used Wabbajack on him, he'd instantly die by just turning into a
I didn't know
puddle.
that. It's
Yeah,
great.
he there was no the game didn't know how to handle it, so he would just dissolve into a pile of jiggle bones instantaneously, and so this enormous monster. Look it up on YouTube because it's the funniest thing in the universe. But yeah, you'd watch Maroon's Dagon, the legendary demon lord, just instantly die in a single hit from Wabbajack.
That
A
would be
Bethesda game.
Yeah.
A Bethesda game you all know and love.
All right. I will give everyone the benefit of the doubt and assume that you had weapons drawn as appropriate
Yeah, I mean,
because of the horrible Eldritch Knight
Monstrosity.
that is descending on you.
My hands are in my pockets.
All right, perfect. It'll be a 1 AP action to take him out. And we're going to start off with Wesley.
hang on. How do I get the circle to appear again to show me that?
Alt.
It's
Alt
all.
and number.
I was hitting
Control?
hitting
I thought it was
control.
control.
That's my bad.
Control.
No, it's control.
It's control.
Control plus
Is
a
it?
number. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you want a 1-inch aura, it's control 1.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I will take the 4-inch wall. Did I say it is a full walk? I'm pretty sure. Yep. Probably more here-ish. Sorry, and then shoot with one of the newly acquired guns, which I'm not trained to use at all.
right, this is great.
Is it just Broken 6? That guy?
Okay. Yep, the guy down on the bottom left.
So that's a +0. Let's see what happens.
All right. It's going to be
I'm sorry. I keep doing this. It's my bad.
target number 8.
That's a 9. And let me just double check my triggers.
Do you have any Avion pistol?
Nope. But I do have. 1 second.
How would you have a trigger on pistols? That doesn't make sense.
Oh no, it's Boogeyman Talent. Like that, there's a trigger on ranged and close combat attacks, but it's a crow trigger, so that doesn't do anything.
Oh, cool. All right, so that will be a negative flip for damage.
That's
Now I think
minus
you guys are
20.
cheating.
Yep. What?
Now I think you guys were cheating.
Okay, no. And that's me.
How much damage is that?
Oh, sorry.
3?
Yep, 3.
All right. So you take a shot at this guy, and he groans as you catch him in his like lower left flank, and he kind of recoils a little bit, but he continues coming at you with a broken glass in his hand.
That's fine.
Over to Axton.
Oh boy. Let's see. I walk. And then I walk.
You slowly and ponderously approach the angry man with the little baton in his hand.
Oh, you know what? I'll walk there.
Fair enough.
Is that just one walk, dog?
I'll say that's 2 walks.
Okay, because if it's in range to do 1, you can take a defensive stance if you want, or try to trick him.
Nah, I want him to hit me.
All right. Spoken like a true Tony fan. I appreciate it.
How dare kill me. Kill Axton now.
Wait, I've never actually like played as or against Tony. Is that like kind of like part of the you have to put up with getting hit like joke, or is it?
Well,
She,
so it's kind of a narrative thing and a mechanical thing. In the game, she's got a defensive trigger that's built in where if you hit her, well, anytime you hit her, she gains an adrenaline, which is a resource that she can use to heal and do extra damage and different things.
Oh, that's
But
very
also,
cool.
if you hit her with a melee attack, she also hits you back.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's-
So
Yeah,
like you do a damage flip against her, and then she does a 2-3-5 back to you. Plus, she gets an adrenaline. It's really good.
yeah, I get adrenaline when I get hit.
But even like in the narrative, in the story where she fights Karis, she's like out there trying to like when
Yep.
she sees that people are following her, she's like, "Oh, I'm fucking ready for this!" Like she's
Yep.
up to get into a fight because it's what she used to be into at least. All right, so they're gonna go. It's gonna be fun. I'm hoping to do at least 2 more damage to you guys.
I believe in you.
I don't. Not with the way things have been going. Although you guys tend to have.
I
really
have
bad
zero.
defense, so
I have zero armor. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
I
you
bet
can. Yeah.
I bet I'll put some damage out. I'm excited. Let's do this. All right. Axton's getting charged.
Yeah.
Give me target number 8. Defense check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my defense is a 2. Yeah.
Well, it's a
You
good thing we have low accuracy then.
All right. You said it was a target number what?
8.
All right. That is more than an 8.
Try it again.
And that is a 7.
Ooh, that's less than an 8.
Hit me, chump.
Nice. 2 damage.
I have hard to wound.
Still 2 damage. But I'll take that
Yeah.
12 from you.
Yeah. I take 1 damage and I get an adrenaline.
What do you use the adrenaline for?
At the end of my turn, it goes down by 1 and I heal 1.
Cool.
And I got the book up right here. I could get it. Yeah, at the end of my turn. I heal exactly 1 and lower this condition by 1.
All right.
Fake regeneration.
Pretty good. Range 6. Let's see. No, he's just gonna charge Axton.
Yeah.
Target number 8.
Look, that's a 12.
Target number 8.
Look, that's an 8. That's a 10.
Rude.
Damn, I
All
wanted
right.
those Rams.
This guy is gonna charge Wesley.
Yep.
Target number 8.
Mm-hmm. That's 13. I'm so sorry.
I thought you said you were gonna let me do something in this combat.
I'm
Target number
trying.
8.
This is your deck. 7. So you actually do get to do something.
And it's crows.
Oh no! God damn it! Should have cheated this, but
2 damage.
okay. See, you dealt 2 damage as intended. Everything else past this is like extra bonus.
All right. Let's see. Mr. Derek.
Yeah, I already saw it when I saw the aura. Target number 8.
Target number 8.
That's a 10.
Okay, target number 8.
Try this again. That's 10.
Oh man, it's a crows, but it's not enough. You guys ruin all my fun.
Prepare to be ruined. Hey, yo, get kind of close.
All right, so the other strange people will just run down the street towards you, brandishing their makeshift weapons. One of which is already coated in the man's wife's blood, because that's fun.
Yikes.
And we'll go over to Augustin.
Alrighty. Well, let's. How fast? It's not very fast. Walk 4, charge. All right, he's going to charge between these 2 broken here. Up like that. And then we're going to take a swing with my hand axe at broken 4, let's say.
Right.
And
Defense 8.
that's my melee and my new crit strike skill. That's going to be. I just need to double check something. Forget if is crit strike all crows for all your weapons, or do you have to pick specifically?
It's Rams.
It should
I
be
know it's
on-
always on Rams, but I just don't know if it affects anytime you ever flip.
If you got it through just having like ranks 3 in the skill, then it's just specific to that skill, so it doesn't matter what weapon you're using as long as it's the right skill. There are other ways to get crit strike on a weapon, then it
I'm
only
talking
applies to that weapon.
the regular
talent.
skill.
You talking about the talent that gave you crit strike?
Yeah, the talent that gives you crit strike.
I do believe it's only on the one skill that is appropriate to.
Oh, okay. Then I only picked throwing weapons for that, if that's the case. So this is just going to be melee attacks then.
Yes, just pick one.
Yep. So that's going to be a total of a +4 on broken 1. So that's a 17.
That's
With
many.
the Rams, of course. So I'm pretty
17,
sure that
so
doesn't
straight
come
flip?
in. Yep, that is a straight flip. So that's going to be moderate, or I think 2 damage. No, sorry, 3 damage.
All right.
With the thrown knife. And then I'm going to attack him again, I suppose.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alrighty, here we go. And that is a 1 for a 5. I'm sure that's not the number I'm looking for.
Grenade.
Target number 8, huh? So for an 8, I need a 14. Can't quite get there, but I can at least get an 8. So I will cheat in this 5 of crows from my hand.
All right.
So it succeeds with a negative.
Sounds good.
It's going to be 1 damage. And my bonus action, I don't kind of care. Yeah, I'm not going to discard for hidden stash right now. I don't need any more alcohol. I'm already intoxicated. So over to you.
Drunk on the job.
Yep.
All
My
right.
job is being drunk.
That's true. Over to Derek.
All right. I'm gonna focus and use my shock baton on Broken 3.
Sounds good. Target number 8.
Alrighty.
That's disappointing.
Oh my god, it couldn't have gone worse.
Well, I got a 7. Do I have any? I can cheat this. Do I have any triggers that are? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Yeah. Crap. Well, this is just a waste of a focus here. I'm gonna go for gonna cheat in a 5 of mask to get my trigger.
Okay.
So I have an 8 in total for steam in my eyes.
That will be a double negative to a single neg for your
Oh,
focus.
hang on. I have a 9 in total. It's a 5, 9. Okay.
Okay.
So it's 3 because of.
Yep.
Focus. So I'm gonna cheat up on this to a 11 of tome, so severe.
Okay.
So he takes 5 damage.
All right.
Is he unconscious?
Nope.
Okay, he made a target number 13 toughness tool.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He is.
Oh shit. Okay.
I can't read.
Well, if he couldn't, then he'd be unconscious anyways, and he's blind.
Well, he's also unconscious, so it doesn't matter if he can see.
Well, and that's my turn.
All right. Back to Wesley.
I'm gonna assume even if I tried to shoot Broken 4, that I would still have to flip whether it hits Axton or something else,
You-
correct?
Cannot shoot while you're engaged.
Ah, right, that too. I'm just gonna draw my. Oh, okay, which knife to choose? Too many.
The stabby one.
I mean, there's many stabby ones, but like the ones which. Yeah, this is the hunting knife, which has a range of 1, which is exactly what I mean. There's no. All the knives have a range of 1. To be fair. Melee 3. 16.
All right. Straight flip.
Mm-hmm. Really? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think that's just it. Yep, that's the one. The one up would have been a 3 or 4, but like that's just it's just the one. Great.
All right,
The
let's
trigger doesn't even go. Oh no, I've got the one thing. Hang on.
on Holmes.
No, because I've got the toolkit. I get the plus. No, there's +1 on the.
Toolkit gives
That's
you a
why.
positive.
That's on me. That's on me. I'll remember next time. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
I'll take this. Yeah.
All right, so 1 damage. Do you want to do it again?
But I drew the knife, which is 1 AP, right? So.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay.
I mean, I want to do it again. I just don't want to cheat.
Any bonus actions, or are you done?
I'm done.
Over to Axton.
Oh boy. I'm gonna punch the gentleman to the right
Okay.
with a fisty. It is a 9.
Pretty rude that you can't miss them. I don't like it.
It's I believe it's called venipuncture. Yeah, venipuncture. I'm gonna heal 1.
Oh, that you have a trigger on that?
Yeah. So that's
All
what,
right,
a negative flip on what? Double
Yep.
negative?
Double, regular negative. Yeah, target number 8. So you have a 9.
All right.
Oh.
So then it looks like he's taking severe,
Yep.
which is 6 damage.
Well, so much for him.
That heals me 1. Now I punch his friend next to him.
Okay, this will be a target number 9. So before we proceed, so as you were fighting that one, you feel another pulse as a shockwave comes out from the Burning Man, and you notice that all of these people seem to be attacking you a little bit more frantically than before.
Okay, so this is a 12 with a rabbit punch trigger.
Okay, what does that do?
I basically make an extra attack after this one,
Cool.
but I can't declare triggers on it. So that's just 1 negative.
Yep.
Flippy. That is gonna be punches 3 damage. All right, rabbit punch attack.
Hold on, what's the number on this guy? I can't see it. Hey,
What
Black
was
Ogre.
that? 4. Oh, that's cool. I get to draw a card.
No, that wasn't. Ooh. Who else took damage? I have it written down that 4 took damage, but no.
I took 2.
No, I meant the enemies.
Oh, sorry.
6 did. Oh, the one that Augustine is fighting is number 1. That's why. Okay.
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought I was fighting broken 4 and 5.
It looks like a 4 to me too, but it's not. I don't think. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, it's probably interacting with the cobblestones.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so once again, so you miss with your follow up attack, and once again, there's a pulse of energy that seems to come out of the Burning Man, and they seem to be fighting just a tad bit more frenzied.
Let them come.
Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, they will.
How's it the
Uh, Giggity.
At the end of my turn, I heal the last damage that I take.
All right. Well, on that note, the broken that you just missed will attack you back. Let's go target number 10.
I forgot about a new ability I got. Bring it. I get +1 defense for each dude I'm engaged with. So that's a 15.
All right, do it again.
That is an 11. I'm sorry, that's a 13.
All right, he misses. The other one will attack Wesley, target number 10.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna cheat an 8 for an actual 10. So, because I've got 2 evade 2.
Okay. So with a double neg, that's going to be 3 damage.
Okay, that's that is me at no wounds left. So like I'm not sure.
Okay. Give me a toughness check, target number 10.
Yep. 10 exactly.
All right, so you can stay on your feet, and we'll do a moderate. That puts you at 0 health exactly?
Yep.
Your critical effect will apply to your head. Do you have protected head?
Nope.
So you will gain the dazed condition. So you will be +2 to all your target numbers. until the end of the combat.
Okay.
So he will attack you again. It would be a target number 10, but now it's a 12.
Of course. Too many windows. Hang on. I'm gonna cheat in 13, 15.
All right, that will miss.
Because I don't want to get even more critical.
That's
They
probably
tend to pile up.
it's probably a good call. Do you have protected on any of your limbs?
No.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
All right,
He's an office worker. He doesn't really.
that's fair.
Yep.
And Lucius's lackey's not exactly known for tankiness.
Oh no, that would be Spicer, but he's also not wearing any armor, even though you really should at some point.
Well, no, I know your character's not like doesn't work for Lucius, but he's kind of
Yeah.
similar vein.
Everybody technically everybody does with even if they don't know
whether you know it or
are.
not. All right, so broken number 5 is gonna attack Augustine, target number 10.
All right. Be my defense. 4, 2 for a 6. So this is not a margin of failure. I've got a 6 in hand. Yeah, I'll cheat in a 6 of tomes from my hand, so that's a 10.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, double neg. Another moderate. They're really rude
Ouch.
about this. That's 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, so I take 2 after armor. Ouch.
And we'll try it again. Target number 10.
All right. Hey, I'm getting all the ones out of the deck. So that's going to be a 5, which is at least not a margin of failure. So I'll take that. Wait, no, that is a margin of failure, isn't it?
Well,
No, not in combat.
Okay, so that's not, yeah, margin of failure only works outside of combat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, it applies the fate modifier like a normal combat, but you gotta it's gotta be 6 in this
Okay.
case.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm at a 5. So that's yeah. I'll take a negative.
With a negative. Wow, moderate a third
Okay.
time.
So I'm up to 5 damage. Okay.
Everybody
Thank God
can,
that I have 8 wounds. So
everybody can draw a card. And the other one will bop you again, target number 10.
alrighty, that's a success,
And again.
and that is a failure. Would
Total?
love not to take another failure here. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat in an 8 of rams for my hand, so I pass.
All
I
right.
really can't afford to take too much.
Okay, so he will miss, and it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, let's continue on. Broken 1 then with another melee attack. How bad is he looking?
He looks pretty roughed up. He's
All
not in
right,
good shape.
yeah. Well, we'll take a swing at him.
There
see
seems
what
to
we
be
get.
some sort of fervor with which he's attacking you, where he doesn't seem to be as concerned as you might expect him to be about his injuries, but he's not in good shape. So,
Alrighty. Black Joker. Lovely.
Oh no. Well, at least it's gone.
there's another little pulse of energy coming out of the Burning Man, and these crazed
no.
people redouble their efforts to attack you.
Aye. Alrighty. Well, I'll take my other swing then.
Target number 11.
That
I
is
think-
not an 11. All right. I'm not going to cheat that. I need to keep this one remaining card in my hand to stay alive.
All right. Over to Derek.
Okay, so I know. Okay. Now I want to help Augustine here since he's like he's the most bad trouble here. Let's see.
I mean, Wesley
looking
almost got
healthy.
knocked out, but
Okay,
It's
but
fine. I'm fine.
Augustine has 2 of them, and he's not looking too good. I'm guessing.
I've got 3 health remaining. I'm not doing amazing.
Also, if you move, then I get +2 to my defense because you'll be out of my phone.
no, that's true. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so could I barely get 4? Looks like it's touching it.
You have to be outside of 4 from Wesley for him to get the bonus.
Well, it's not the bonus I'm going for. I'm just trying to. So the goal here, I'm trying to cast a spell at range of 5. I was trying to see if broken number 4 was in range of 5. It looks
Yeah, it looks
like
like
it.
it to me.
But,
Yeah.
okay, because I'm trying to help Augustine here not get also knocked unconscious eventually.
That sounds good.
Alrighty.
One of them is obviously a clone.
Well, I'm going
which
to
one?
cast Kitchen Sink on broken number 5 as my first AP because I think that's the one that's been beat up a bit.
Nope.
Yep, one's been. One was the one
Number
that
one.
I beat up a little bit.
Then I go after number 1 then, since I don't need
Okay.
to I don't need to do a big cast. What's their defense?
Target number 11.
All right, then the target number of this spell is 11 then. Normally it'd be 8, so just need a.
You need a suit?
I need. Well, no, I don't need a suit. It's kitchen sink. I have to declare trigger.
And you have to get your positive. But I guess you already factored that in.
Yeah, so I just need a 5 or better. So that's a
That'll do it.
Yep, and I get to go for any
Ooh-wee.
trigger I want.
Dicey.
Once again, a pulse radiates out from the Burning Man,
Oh
and
no.
the enemies
God.
redouble their efforts.
All right, well, that one's gonna. So, how much did I beat it by? 6.
You need an 11 with the total?
Well, I got a 20, so I beat it by 9.
Yep.
Yep.
So
So
I'm
you're
on
on
a
a
straight
neutral flip.
I'm using my. I'm declaring ram, so I have a heavy trigger, so I do additional +1 damage.
All right.
All right, that's gonna be 3 damage.
Squish.
Great. Second casting. I'm going to be going after number 5. I'm going to add the improved damage Muto 5 times, increasing the target number by 5. So it's a target number 13 to cast.
But how are you getting the positive twist is my question. Don't you have to add an immuno for that?
No, I have a pursuit ability that allows me to add one Emuto whenever I cast a prestidigitation spell for free without increasing target number. And I have channel, which gives me a positive on my casting flip by increasing the target number by 3.
But is that an immuno?
Yeah.
Channel is an immuno?
Channel. Yeah, it's from the same book I got Telecato, the Above Law.
Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
I just
So it's target number 12 for them, 13 for your spell, so 13 it is.
Yep, so I just need a 7 or better. That's a 7 or better.
Indeed.
I don't even need to. So that's a grand total of 18.
So straight flip.
Yep. Oh, that's moderate. So they're gonna get burning 1, and I do believe.
Probably like that.
Yeah. If they haven't got burning yet.
Well, technically, he gets burning, so does Augustine.
Sweet.
Oh.
I don't
Friendly fire.
really get a choice here. I'm sorry.
Eh.
But they take 5 damage.
All right. Your moderate is 5?
Yeah. Since I had 5 instances of increased damage,
Pretty good.
it goes from
Holy.
1, 2, 3 to 3, 5, 6.
Okay.
Holy smoke.
He dead.
Yep. Delete. You're welcome, Augustine.
Well,
Anything
I'm on
else?
fire, so I'm going. My thank you is ah.
Maybe you rethink being racist. That's why you're on fire.
Ah,
I
got him.
blame the Chinamen for being on fire.
So right after Derek is done, the turn ends, so you will resolve your burning and take the damage.
All right.
I believe it goes away in this edition when you resolve it, right?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
It does.
you take a point for each point you had, and then it goes away.
Wow. Neat.
Weird.
Oh yeah. Instead of doing damage over time, it just happens all at once and then goes away.
Yeah, you just stack it throughout the turn, and then it resolves. Yep.
I can't wait until 4th edition Malifaux so they can update Through the Breach to be like 3rd edition.
I think If I had to put my tinfoil hat on, I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna do a 4th edition or like a 3.5 edition of Malifaux, and then right after that they'll update Through the Breach. I think we'll just skip 3rd for Through the Breach. It's just too late now for them to do it.
The only reason I could see them doing 3rd edition, quote unquote, is if third edition, the 4th edition is just like a very slight modification of 3rd.
Right, but then it'll basically just update it to be whatever those rules are. Right. Like, why would they update these rules and then immediately put out a new edition of Malifaux? That'd be weird. But also, they can't change it too much because it would screw a lot of stuff up. Even honestly, adapting this to 3rd edition rules would change quite a bit. Like, charging works totally different, conditions work different, so a lot of the old
Fixing focus is the only thing I really super care about, because I really hate how focus works.
Didn't we determine that focus actually does do pluses to damage, or it's just inconsistent?
No, that's not the my issue is not with the effects of focus. My issue is that it goes away at the end of your.
Oh yeah.
I really hate that, because if you're spending an AP to focus, like, what's the point?
Well, defensive stance was supposed to be the other thing. They just kind of consolidated them into the same ability.
That's
In 3rd. I can kind of see it both ways, but I do like that you can keep your focus now.
So what are these guys at now as far as pluses go? What are they, like +5, +6 now?
+4.
Oh boy.
It's all their AVs. Every time you flip a Joker.
That's cool. I have to flip higher than a 4 now.
Wow. It's impressive. I mean, I should have been able to hit you easily, but you flipped 2 face cards when he attacked you, so.
Yeah, I forgot earlier that first attack should have been on an extra negative. The first one I got hit by.
For hard to wound?
Yeah, I have hard to wound.
Yeah, no, I flipped an extra card, remember?
But I didn't add the bring it, because I had +1 to my defense.
Oh. What is bring it? It's just a static +1 to your defense per thing you're engaged by?
Up to 3.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
It'd be good if you were had a high defense, but your character has such shit defense, it's barely gonna. I mean, it'll matter sometimes, but
Eventually, it'll come back to bite me, but hopefully, I'll have levels by then, and I can, fill in those gaps. The goal now is to get a trigger on each suit. Once I get that second fate step, I'm gonna get a general talent that builds in rams. By then, I should have that venipuncture and critical strike. Axon's gonna go into that Ortega compound. I'm acquainted with your mother.
I think that's gonna get him shot in the face faster.
That's how you immediately get shot 100,000 times in a single moment by Perdita.
That's okay. By then, I'll rework the character again, so I take 0 damage again. I'll be like,
assuming none of them flip better than we.
But don't forget, I got built-in hard to wound, baby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really gonna save you from like the rest of the family.
When she's auto flipping 20s, it's not hard to wound. Literally doesn't matter. The Burning Man twitches, and the ground beneath it falls away into a black, swirling void. You catch a glimpse of a rocky desert, and a wave of intense heat washes over you, and then the portal explodes upward in a plume of yellow-brown sand and dust. The Burning Man shoots upward into the sky like a blazing star, and when the sand collapses back down to the ground like abrasive rain, there are 3 large serpentine creatures laying on the ground where the portal had been a moment earlier. Gradually, the serpentine creatures pull themselves upright, their reptilian eyes squinting as they look up at the sun in confusion. Forked tongues flicker from their mouths as they taste the foreign air, and as you watch them, you can't help but feel their confusion at being thrust into a strange new world. A crazed Chinese man charges one of them, screaming as he holds a shard of glass above him in a bleeding hand, and the snake creature hefts a sword forged of obsidian in its clawed hand and cuts the man in half. One of its companions hisses as it raises an obsidian sword of its own, while the third flicks its tail and darts into the ruins of a collapsed building, evidently choosing flight over fight. And with that, we shall add some more enemies to the board.
Lovely.
Are
Lovely.
like
yes.
So-
is this some kind of like the other side type models? Because I don't think
It is
that's
not.
anything. Okay.
But I have a picture for you if you'd like to see it. It is
Or
very
these-
Are
cool.
these from the other Malifaux continent?
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness, they are.
Oh, I want a model of these. They're so cool looking.
So do I. Please, thank you.
That's
You
dope.
guys,
Now, these are the things from the other continent. They're the I think they named these one time, didn't they?
They have a name. Yep.
Yes, the
Like,
mark is
why make these illustrations and not make the freaking miniatures to go with them? Because people will want them.
I think eventually, when the game continues to grow, eventually
That's
we'll
what
actually
fourth
see
edition's
that.
going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fourth
we'll see
edition
That's-
that.
is we're going to have like the boarding man is going to die, and it's going to open up these permanent portals, basically a breach within
Yeah.
a breach,
Mhm.
and this breach is going to lead to the other continent of Metlafo.
Well,
That's-
there's also other ways. Like we've now explored the ocean, so theoretically we could get to that continent. But the other thing is that they have a connection to the Aztecs, who still exist in this timeline, and there's like a cult in Mexico now, in like southern Mexico, that has like weird connections to the Court of Two in some ways, and like they interacted with these snake creatures at some point in the past, so maybe that'll be the way I don't know. But I hope they come to the game. It'll be dope.
Yeah, that's how you get the ninth faction in there.
Fourth edition. Fourth edition is going to be an isekai in the other continent.
I don't know what that word means, but I'll agree with you because it sounds fun. I don't know what to use for these guys. Well, it looks like a snake creature.
The
maybe like the Rattler?
yeah, the razor
Yeah,
spine.
Razorspines. The Gorars. Oh, there's no Gorar in this one. I guarantee it.
Are they large? Are the 50 mils?
Got them. They don't specify in Through the Breach, so I'm giving them 40 mils because it seems to make sense. The Children of Kihuacatl. My best guess. I don't speak
Yeah.
Nahuatl.
If you want to put it in chat, I can try to pronounce it.
Do you speak
I-
Nahuatl?
No, but I got pretty good at pronouncing.
Chihuacoatl. 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 Something like that.
Sorry, if you can type it out in chat, then I can take a look.
I just renamed the model that so you can see it there.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh no, it's like that sword we can't pronounce.
Chihuacuatl.
Also from Nahuatl, so yes. Lots of Z's and T's.
The codal means serpent,
Yeah.
so it probably means serpent man. I'd make an educated guess.
Okay. Back to the action.
I want some action.
You're gonna get it.
Oh boy.
We'll start with Wesley.
Yeah, at least they're nowhere close to me with my 0 health.
Not
That's
yet.
good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to stab Mr. Broken 6 again in the face. I think it was it. Yeah, 3. 3 plus.
Number 12.
It's 15.
Rude.
Um.
I think I'm out of Black Joker, so go ahead.
So it's Is it an? It's one negative, right? Yep. It's 1.
You got him.
That's just sad. Okay. Another stab.
He's dead.
Oh, is he? Okay, never mind.
Well, he's unconscious. You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm gonna probably get a little bit closer to where people are. And that's my turn.
All right. Time for the Snake Boys. Snake Boys have fun tricks. I'm excited. Yeah. Let's do it. So the snake, having killed the broken that was in front of it, or next to it rather, turns in your direction and slithers unreasonably quickly in a way that looks a little strange how fast he's able to kind of slither along in spite of him kind of holding himself upright. And he will run right up to Augustin and try to bop him with his sword. Target number 13, defense.
Ooh, okay. Target
Oh
number
shit!
13. Ooh, okay. Do I have anything that can help me here? I can get to so target number 13?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to cheat in a 9 for my hand, so he's at least on a double negative.
All right. That puts you at 13.
Mm-hmm.
What's the suit?
The suit is a crow. Boy. Bet it's infect or something. Oh, goodness.
So 2 damage,
I take 1.
and you will gain embedded shards. After this character takes the walk action, it suffers 1 damage until the end of dramatic time.
Okay. Well,
And then
I am still up.
it's going to attack you again. Target number 12 this time.
Okay. That's something at least. There we go. That's a
Well, you are a lucky boy there. And I think this one cannot do the same trick. So it's going to be smart and go here. And it's done. Over to Axton.
Punchy.
Target number 12.
Oh boy. I'll let that one miss so I can draw a card.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll punch him.
All right, so you attack him again. What'd you get?
I got a 19.
Okay.
And the target number was 11. So straight.
12. But yeah.
Flip. That is going to be, was that 3 damage?
All right.
5 damage.
5 damage?
5 damage.
All right. Anything else from Axton?
I'm going to turn around and look at the snake man, and then you're just going to hear a heavy metal doo 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 doo.
All right. Over to Augustin.
Okay. I really hate having this guy in my face. Let's see. So we're just gonna, and if I try to walk away, I'll die. So
Could be.
we're gonna. I guess I'll just attack. That's all I can do, really. Let's take my first swing. Plus
Target number
4.
12.
That is a 13, so it's a success.
Didn't you just say plus 4?
Yes.
That's an 11.
Oh shoot, you're right. That is an 11. That's a failure. Okay, trying again. That is a success. The negative, that gives me moderate for 3.
All right.
And there's no point in doing anything else, so I'll just let that settle.
Oop. Over to Derek.
All right. Don't really care for the snake guy, so kitchen sink, my favorite spell.
It's also my favorite to watch go off, basically.
Gonna add the 5 instances of increased damage, so target number is 13. So is its defense 13?
12.
Oh, 12. Well, I need a 6 or better for this to go off. That's not a 6 or better. I'm gonna cheat up with a 13 of masks. So I have a grand total of 19.
All right. Straight flip.
So yep, and I have to declare strange trigger. So let's go for damage, straight flip. That is a weak of 3.
All right.
The target and all characters within 3 inches of it cannot declare the focus or defensive stance actions until the beginning of my next turn.
Sounds good.
Yep. Let's see, that was the first one. Let's go for another one. I'm kind of hoping it's not too hard.
Still target number 12. Yep.
Well, I guess that it fails because I was casting with the Mutos.
Okay.
So I draw a card.
All right. All right. So next up is Wesley.
Right. Let me just check the range on the gun. Because I don't want to step anywhere near the snake, given my 0 health.
I think if you run up and pet one of them, that'd probably be the best.
No, I will not boop the danger snoot. Okay,
They have terrible fangs. As in, their fangs suck ass.
I don't think it's going to let me measure the 12, but can we say that I...
You do the F keys, so you use Control F2.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm good. If I shoot at snake one, do I have to flip for whether I hit Augustine or is it? I shouldn't. Should I?
Snake one's the guy that's far away. No, you can just shoot him.
Okay. I mean, I'll attempt to anyway.
All right, defense 12.
Um.
Make sure you're tracking your ammo, by the way.
Yeah, I've got 5 left, so that is nope. That's 11. Because I have a 0 in pistol. God damn it. This was a mistake in retrospect. No, that's both no's.
Pew pew.
Pew, no. But okay.
All right, back to the snake man. That's exciting.
Like I mean, I would try to do more, but at the same time, like more critical injuries might be a bad idea.
This is gonna be bad.
Yep.
So Augustine, we're gonna.
Target number 13 or 12.
I'm thinking. Hold on. Let me see some ranges here. Yeah, doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want. Let's do a target number 13.
Alrighty. That is, I believe, just enough. Nope, that's not enough. I need a 10. So
That's a
that's
pretty even.
that's a double negative.
All right, that's a
Yeah.
moderate again. Why does that happen so much in Through the Breach? It's so weird.
I know,
I don't
right?
know.
That is 3 damage.
All right, so I take 2, which puts me to 9. So I need to make a toughness check. I forget how this works.
What is your actual health now? What's -1?
I am at -1.
Okay. So target number 10 toughness to see if you want to stay up. You can choose to just fail it and don't flip a card. You can just go unconscious if you'd like to. But if you'd like to try to stay up, you got to flip a 10 on toughness.
I'll take the toughness check
All right.
because that is a 15.
That'll do it.
Let me see, because I have a trigger on toughness, but only on rams. So I
Okay.
succeed.
And then we will give you a moderate critical effect with +1 because you're at -1 health.
All right.
Which is going to be a 7. Oh, I totally forgot, but because this is your responsibility, but Cal, remember that you have dazed.
Oh,
You
right.
actually-
So there's no
actually
way
can't
for me to hit the no.
You need a red joker for that.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
I don't know if it mattered before, but that
No, it
try to
didn't matter
remember that.
before either. No.
I can't track that for all of you guys.
Yep.
7. So this applies to your arms. Do you have protected arms?
I do.
Well, then it doesn't do anything. Congratulations.
That's the one thing I have is protected arms. I have no other protected.
Excellent. All right. Let's do a. I guess it really doesn't make a huge difference at this point. We'll do target number 12. That's on your defense.
Okay. That is a 10. All right, bring it on.
Doing it and doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Wow.
This is 2 damage ignoring armor.
Oof. All right. I am up to 11 damage.
Target number 10 toughness check.
All right, here we go. That's a success, but sadly not a mask. Or sorry, sadly not a ram.
What does the ram trigger do?
It lets me heal 1.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
What are you at now? -3, -4?
I am at -3.
That'll be a 6. This will knock you prone.
Okay.
Unless you have protected head.
I do not have protected head. The only thing I have protected is hands.
And now you don't anymore because it only works once per combat. Okay, so now we're back to target number 13, but you are prone, so I get a plus, which means you get a negative.
Oh boy. That's going to be a 7.
That's a straight flip.
Yep.
That's gonna
Feel free to jump in anytime, guys.
3 damage.
Aye. Okay. I am up to a 14.
Target number 10 toughness check.
Target number 10 toughness check. That's an 8. I am out of cards, so I can't do anything about that.
You will be unconscious.
Okay.
And just in case, we'll still give you the. Oop, that's a bad one. What's your health at now?
Negative
Five?
6.
6. That means it jumps up to the severe table. 11 on the severe table. Crippled. So this will apply to your legs. The affected location is permanently damaged and rendered useless.
Oh boy.
Same as a useless limb condition. I believe it means it's going to make your walking hard.
Ouch.
You reduce your walk aspect by 2 to a minimum of 1. You cannot declare the run or charge action. And you suffer a double negative on any duel that requires the use of your leg.
All right, let me write that down. So -2 to run and to walk and charge.
No. -2 to walk, you cannot charge.
Oh, okay.
Or
-2
run.
to walk. Cannot charge or run. And I get a negative on what again?
Double negative on any duel that requires the use of your legs.
All right, got it written down. That's
Okay.
brutal.
Next up, the other guy. He is going to run all the way down here at Derek.
Yeah, I felt it coming.
And he's going to swing his big old sword at you. Target number 13.
Yep. That's a 11, so he'll be on an egg. Sure. I'll take that crow's trigger that I'm definitely gonna get.
So will I.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The obsidian blade.
Huh?
Your obsidian blade trigger. I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, so that's 2 damage, and you gain embedded charge if you take a walk. Whoops. If you take a walk action, you take a point of damage.
All right, I take
Oh.
1 damage because of armor.
All right. And then give me a target number 12.
Yep, I got it.
All right. Looks good. Back to Axton.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, double walk. Augustine's already down. And Derek's about to go down.
I just took 1 damage out of my 7.
Uh,
I'm probably not gonna be going down here soon. I don't think.
I'm just gonna keep the coup de grace off Augustine here. Double walk on there. I stepped on your foot. I'm sorry.
What foot?
Oh, the crippled one. I'm making it extra.
They're all
crippled.
broken and folded in half. All
The
right.
leg is all rolled up like a fruit roll up.
Oh no.
Well, we're up to Augustine's turn. Is he having any pleasant dreams, or has he?
This has been an exceptionally bad day. He's just in the complete blackness of unconsciousness.
Fair enough. All right, over to Derek.
Well, I'm enjoying the sneaky business, so kitchen sink time. I'm gonna deal with any repercussions that I may suffer.
Targeting the guy engaging you or the other guy?
Engaging me.
Okay.
So, gonna be adding the 5 instances of increased damage, so the target number is 13.
Got it.
Alrighty, so...
12 for me,
7 or
so
better.
13 it is.
Well, that's the 7 or better. And I get my heavy trigger, so which is additional +1 damage. So, what's their defense?
13. Sorry, 12.
Alright, so I'm at a negative.
Mhm.
Well, that's gonna be 4 damage.
On weak?
Normally it's 3, but I got basically critical strike.
Nice. Okay.
Ready? Gotta do it again.
Target
Need
number 12.
a 7 or better. That's not a 7 or better. I'm gonna go for... Gotta cheat in a 10 of crows, so I'm at a 16.
All right.
So I'm on a negative. I bulky trigger, which the object, instead of disappearing behind and anything, it gets the benefit of hardcover. But anyways,
Okay.
damage. So I'm on negative. That's gonna be 5 damage.
Ooh.
All right. That was on moderate.
Yep.
All right, everybody can draw a card.
Mhm.
Oh, that's bad. That's less bad. Okay, that's not so bad. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's my 2 actions.
All right. Back to Wesley.
Just like out of character, I'm kind of well aware that there's like literally nothing I can do, even if I tried to go in with melee, which seems like a bad idea to do to a giant snake monster in the first place. So I will use my 2 AP to reload the gun for this turn and do nothing else because I'll think of something hopefully by the time it rolls around. I mean, I don't really have anything else that I can. I've been up and down my character sheet, like I can't help anybody, which frustrating, but okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean you could trick one of them to get defense against one if you wanted to get into range, so that if it does attack you, it's much less likely to hit you, but there's still a chance.
Yeah, and being at 0 hit points just feels. I mean, if I was still kind of like halfway full, I'd risk it, but I don't need more people to be there. Mm,
You don't have
I'm
to.
not
Just
sure yet. No, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll reload the gun for now and think about
Okay.
what'll happen later.
Back to the snake boys. Say if we could take a piece out of the metal man here. Let's start with a target number 13 on Axton.
All right, I got a +1 to the defense. It puts me at a 3, so I need a 10 or higher. Flip. Said it was target number 13.
Yep.
Puts me at an 8, so it'll be a negative. Plus my heart of wounds, so double neg.
It's nope.
Black Joker.
What a shame.
You always ruin my fun. All right, again, target number 13.
You had plenty of fun crushing my leg apart.
That's true. That was kind of fun.
That is
You're
an
right. That
8.
was kind of fun crushing your hopes and dreams of ever being a mobile character.
Hey, I was trying to drop a building on you earlier, and you guys were just not having it. You just
That's
would not
also
let
true.
me.
We were no
So now
selling
I'm
them.
dropping snake monsters on you, and it's more fun. Was that put you at an 8?
That puts me at an 8. Where did I flip for the last one? Did I flip
Double
another
neg?
5?
I think so.
Okay. Oh. Feel like I did math wrong. Yeah, that puts me at an 8.
Math is known for being hard. 2 damage.
2 damage goes down to 1, and I get an adrenaline.
Adrenaline this. Okay, and then we're gonna do a target number 12. Because I'm cool
And
like that.
Oh, he gets a third attack?
He's biting you.
Oh.
He was swinging a sword at you. Now he's biting you.
So 2 sword swings and a bite.
That's it.
You said it was a 13?
12 for the bite.
12. I'll drop a 10 of crows because I don't want to get bit.
Fair.
Poison doesn't seem like a good thing.
They might not be poisonous. They might be like constricting snakes.
Let me be paranoid. They got hoods like a cobra.
Yep.
All right. And the other snake. Mr. Derek, give me a target number 13. I'm sorry, make this in target number 12 because that makes more sense.
Okay.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay, well,
All right, so this one will be a 13.
got it.
Yeah, that's good. He missed. So he tries to bite you. You jump out of the way. That was like 4 cards.
The fuck? I tapped it once.
That was
Okay,
3
Vassal.
cards. Well, it's a shame because now there's no.
Vassal,
Okay.
beyond.
Try that again. Was that put yet?
13. It's on a negative. Double negative.
All right. Double negative.
Well, shit.
That's gonna be 3 damage.
I'm gonna take 2 and go down and be at 4.
And he's gonna do it again.
Yep. You got it.
13 again.
Yep, double negative.
Weak for 2.
Alright, I take 1, I'm down to 3.
All right. Back to Axton.
Punchy.
Second or
Oh,
12.
sorry. That puts me at a 14 with rabbit punch.
So negative.
So my damage track is 356. So that is 3 damage.
All right.
The freebie attack, that's going to be a 12. So double neg.
Yep.
Oh, what do you know? He's taken, it's a severe +1 in this one.
No, it's just severe, and then he takes a critical effect.
Oh, well, then he's taking 6.
Damn.
Let's see. Can he survive 2 severe critical effects? No.
Just that flat no. I'm like, nope.
Okay, that's that
Organ
one.
explosion.
That's actually not so bad at this point because he's only +3 to it. So gushing wound and okay, he doesn't care about that. Not so bad. Continue.
Oh, he's still awake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Punchy. You said it was a
12.
13
12.
or 12? I'm going to cheat in the 5 of mass to get rabbit punch. That'll make it a 12. So
All right, double neg.
That'll be 3 damage.
All right. We'll do a weak critical effect with +5. Goes up to a moderate. Gonna start cascading soon. Yep, up to a severe.
Jesus.
A legend on his legs.
You don't got no legs, Uncle Dan.
All right. He's in real rough shape, but he's still gonna try to bite you. So
Well, I got another attack.
yep.
I'll cheat in the 7 of tomes to make it a 14.
Where'd you get all these cards from?
You shuffled the deck 3 times since I last used a card, and I missed a melee attack. So I have 2 cards left in my hand.
Rude.
So I'm on a single neg,
Okay.
Jesus.
and that is going to be 5 damage.
5 damage, you say? And that
Go
was
to
moderate,
sleep.
right?
Go to sleep. Yeah, that was moderate.
That's gonna be +9, which is 18. That definitely goes up. 11 on us moderate. I think that. Yep. Deep tissue damage. Okay. Any more critical effects are +2. That seems bad.
Well, I mean, he looks like he's eating them like candy, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, back to Augustine, who is staring into the void.
I am experiencing personality death.
There's
Well,
a little
let's
bit of
hope-
snake blood dripping on your body, but it's
Yeah,
probably
I really
fine.
I hope the personality part that dies is the racism, but let's continue.
I feel like we're left.
He just wakes up and he's like, oh, no, I don't.
He stands up and he's just got a Hitler mustache. He's like, over to Derek.
Alrighty, so I feel as if this is going to be a very long and tedious situation. So let's go for more kitchen sink droppage on the snake against me.
All right.
Yep, let's big cast. So target number 13.
Yep.
Need a 7 or better. That's 7 or better. I get another heavy trigger. Wait, is that heavy? Don't check. Because God forbid this has to have 4 suits that I have to declare. Bulky. That's the hardcover. Okay, not heavy. Alright, so it's a 18 versus what? They're 12?
Yep. Straight flip.
Yep. Alrighty, straight flip. That's a moderate of 5.
Okay. Moderate critical effect. You know, I like the concept of critical effects instead of dying, but it becomes a lot to do in bookkeeping.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
It's kind of annoying. but
Is that not a cascade again?
no, this one's you're attacking the guy in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not nearly as damaged as the other
Ah,
one.
well, that's unfortunate. That gets me a lot more worried.
This is the gushing wound.
Oh, this one's actually a pretty good one for this. Interesting. Okay. Yep. More.
Alrighty, yep, you do it again. Oh, I got my heavy trigger, and I'm on a 17.
Oh,
I'm on a negative flip.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's 4 damage. I'm just dropping a series of Looney Tune-esque items on this snake. Oh,
Yep.
and somehow it's still standing.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
This other one's getting punched by an 18-wheeler, and he's still standing.
this is definitely a lot of things that probably have the Acme logo on them at this rate.
Yeah, it's just weird because if you're fighting anybody that has high enough stats to pass the toughness checks, there's one critical effect that will make them go unconscious because it increases the difficulty of the toughness check, and then there's the ones that kill it. So unless you thread the needle and happen to get the one that knocks them out, technically you fight them until they get like a 20 on a critical effect, which is, it's not even unlikely at this point because if you hit the other one, it's pretty much just gonna go there, but. It is a little bit inelegant, I think.
Yeah, this is just at this rate. It's how many face cards can they eat until we eventually quit hitting them.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Normally, I would roleplay it where they would either run away, if that made sense, or surrender. But it doesn't make sense for these characters, so they're gonna fight you till you kill them. Over to Wesley.
Right. Was it 12 or 13 to hit?
12.
So that I have. If I go in with a knife, I have a chance.
I mean, you have the knife in your other hand, so you could charge. Uh-huh.
Yep. No. I'll. Yep. That's fine. Let's just see how. So it's the minus and a -2. So. No, I only have a 10 to cheat in there.
What's your 10 AV on the knife?
Right? 3.
Okay. Yeah.
So if
you need a 12 to hit him. So.
Yeah. No. Yep.
Again?
No, because I moved and then stabbed. That's 2.
You charged. When you charge, you get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, no.
Well, you took the bad cards out for them, I guess.
Yep.
That's a thing.
Yep. Good to know.
Well, we're gonna go back to the snake, man. One last time, hopefully. It's not gonna do anything.
Range, which is fantastic.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That one got critical effects that are gonna make it a lot easier for you to miss you. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll start with the other one against Axton. Target number 13.
All right. 13. Might be a straight flip. I still haven't been hurt. Go ahead. I have a
2 damage.
It goes down to 1 damage. And I get an adrenaline.
Again.
That's a 10. That's a negative flip.
Isn't it an 11 because of your
brain? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a double negative. I'm sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's I got a 3. Yeah, 11.
Black Joker again.
And I draw a card. Cool.
Ridiculous. Everybody draw a card. And then target number 12 for his last attack.
I'm curious about the bite at this point, so I'll just let it be. I'll let it be a 5.
So straight flip?
Yep.
Straight flip to a negative flip for
Oh yeah, hard to wound.
Except this attack ignores armor and hard to wound.
Oh boy.
And I get my trigger. That is this is amazing. This is I'm actually gonna hurt Axton. Check this out. 6 damage ignoring armor and poison 3. What?
What?
Ridiculous.
Why'd you get curious there, Axton?
Because I'm about to heal all that shit back.
I mean, yeah.
He's got like
That
9
is-
health. It doesn't matter.
I mean, that
Well,
if he kills
I'm at
you,
2 now. I'm at 2 now with poison 3.
Well, poison still ticks down one per turn, so it's not gonna just
Okay.
put you down. All right, so the other snake is going to continue to attack Derek. You are going to get a double positive on the sword attacks and a triple positive on the sword attacks and a single positive on the bite.
Okay, so which one's first?
We'll do the sword first. So target number 13 with a triple positive.
So I flip 4 cards.
Yep.
I have a 15.
Okay,
Damn.
again.
Well, hang on, let me just ditch all these real quick. All right. 17.
All right.
Nice.
And this one is a target number 12, but it'll just be one positive.
Okay. That's a 17.
There
Right.
go all the good face cards that I might have needed.
He got a critical effect on his arms where it'll be double negatives indefinitely, and then he also got a critical effect because that wouldn't have affected his bite, but he then got a critical effect that was for his whole next turn he gets a single negative on all of his duels. So
Oof.
he was kind of useless here. Let's see if we can put these guys down and end this. Axton, you're up.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face. Target number 12.
That's
12. Well, I'll go ahead and drop a 12 of Rams, triggering Venipuncture. So it's a 19. So it's a straight flip. And that'll be 5 damage? 5 damage, and I heal 1.
I don't think he could possibly not die on this, but that was a moderate, right?
Yeah.
He's at 20 damage on him. That's many. So we'll add a nice 13 to that 3, which puts it at a severe. Ah, yeah, I think you got him. That's a 24. Bloody mess. Every living character within 4 of the snake has to take a horror duel. Target number of 8.
Including me?
No, you're not awake.
Okay.
Target number of 8 plus half the target's rank value, which is mine, which is 7. So we'll call it a 10, an 11. Oh, it says rounded up. 12. Oh, never mind. It's just a 14 for me. Okay, so Axton, take a target number 14 horror duel.
I'm
If you
immune to
fail
horror
it-
duels.
What's that?
I'm immune to horror duels.
Are you?
Yes.
How?
Brain pan.
It's the augmented starting pursuit ability.
Okay, Wesley, give me a target number 14 horror duel.
right. So I have the general talent Implacable, which lets me add my centering ranks, which is 3 to the final total to any horror duel. So hopefully that'll. I can still probably cheat something in, but hopefully don't have to.
Okay.
So it's 16. Yeah.
You got it. And he dead.
Yay.
Yay.
Confetti.
Well, it's like dead snake confetti spaghetti.
I didn't realize our whole party here teched into being good at horror duels. It's kind of funny.
I tend to do that just because I create messed up characters who are dead inside. So I just fell in character. But
Anything else from Axton, or is he done?
I can walk. Control 3. No, wrong 3.
And then Derek will be up.
I'm gonna step ever so tenderly over Augustin.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, man.
steps on the other leg. Like on the way.
So try to kill this.
Hear metallic crunch.
My left leg is completely destroyed.
Yeah, let's try to kill the snake. So
And then I heal 1 and then take 1 as well.
Take one. Take one. What?
From poison.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Go ahead, Blue.
all right, so 7 or better. That's a 7 or better with my heavy trigger.
All right.
That's defense is 12, right?
Yep.
That's a negative. He's gonna take 4 damage.
On weak, let's see. That will go up. 9 plus 7. I think that goes up as well. Yes. This is a big card. He dies. This is a big card. Yep, he does too. You got him. You would all take a hard duel, but the combat's over, so you don't have to take a hard duel. It's fine.
Oh well, actually.
Well, you're saying we're not going to fight the Burning Man?
Well, wait.
Burning Man ran away.
And well, technically, there's another snake about. If you guys want to go fuck with it.
Not really. No.
I don't
You
think
see
I'm
how
in any
fast those
position
things
to
were?
fuck
It's long
with it.
gone. Augustine's like, yeah, let's go. Come on.
I take their
I
fancy
have at least 3 or
swords.
4 drops of blood left in my entire body.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just gonna perform invasive surgery on you without your consent. You'll be fine.
Someone want to doctor me while I do engineering on me?
I don't mean to be needy, but I could really use something so I don't bleed out here in the middle of a Mexican.
Yeah,
Slot.
I think you should like. Augustine really needs to be the focus on this.
All right, I'll doctor Augustine. I have an AV3.
Alrighty, bring it on.
Anyone want to assist?
I don't have any ranks, so you're good.
All right. That is a 12.
Is that a heal 2?
Target
Yep.
number 5.
Yeah, that's it too.
Alright, now I'm down to merely negative 4.
Oh, that's the
Well,
best I could do,
Like
bro.
a spring
I know.
chicken. Look at you.
I'm not complaining about receiving healing.
Yeah, nah.
I'll
you're
say
not
as part of that, you're able to wake him up now that the combat is over.
Artifacting.
As soon as I'm awake, I start screaming about my leg.
Fair.
Artifacting is what you use to heal constructs.
Well,
I think that's right.
Because I have a trigger that heals a construct.
yeah, it's artifacting.
All right, I'm gonna artifacting myself.
Okay.
Let me see what my value is. I have a AV5. That is an 11. So I will heal 2. Puts me at 6 after I take damage from poison. But I can also doctor myself, right? They're different. They count differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do one or the. I was like pretty sure you could only do one or the other for an hour.
Really? I didn't think there was that restriction on artifacting, but I'll check. No, I won't. It's too late, and I can't concentrate. So go ahead.
All right.
All right.
It's not going to change anything.
Doctoring is a 3. So I heal 1.
Yep.
And I take their fancy swords as trophies.
Nice.
They look a little chipped up, but if you, they're kind of cool looking. So
All right. So, Augustine. So, you broke. Is the broken leg the only problem you got there, or do you have other problems?
I
I
think
am
he's
missing
got
my
a problem.
leg. My leg is gone.
I'm just saying, if it's not too severe, I could probably perform surgery on you. I wouldn't probably recommend a hospital, as we've just dealt with an earthquake and this, so the hospitals are probably more busy than ever. So,
Dice, can you describe his leg injury?
would you like some in-depth surgery?
it's like broken pretty bad. It's not gone.
Yeah, it's been pretty messed up.
It can be fixed with surgery. So
That's what I was offered to do. But it's going to take an hour, so we definitely have to get out of here and find somewhere safe for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. This street corner looks pretty sterile to me.
I already,
By which I
Burning
mean
Man
whatever the
with a
opposite of
pile
that
driver.
is.
Covered in blood and gore, exactly. It's exactly what you want.
I mean, if you can get my character to be comprehensible through the pain and horror at this point, you know what? Hold on. My character, mid-scream, starts reaching into his backpack, and I'm going to discard this 3 from my hand to take a 0 action to create a single flask of alcohol, and then I'm going to drink that flask of alcohol, and I immediately stop screaming.
Sounds fair.
And
That's so good.
What are you drinking? Like, what is it that's doing such a good job of calming your nerves?
gutter wine.
Oh, perfect. Wow, it's not even anything strong. It's wine. What a G.
It's
Well, it's
French
either-
wine, I'll have you know.
That's still what? 10%? Like, it's not even close.
You clearly never had Augustine brand alcohol, my friend.
I mean, sure, but I think there's a upper limit to what wine can even have in terms of alcohol content. So
Well,
I'm sure there is. Augustine hasn't found it yet.
fair.
I will say this: either he drinks French wine or wine that he's French. So there's got to be French wine no matter what.
Either way. Yep. You got it.
So I'm going to basically communicate, yeah, it's mostly my leg. I've got a couple of other little punches and cuts and bruises and slashes and scars. Those will heal. The leg is the problem, really.
That's great. He taps your leg. That's great.
Ah!
Hey, you know what that means? You still have nerves. So that's the greatest thing. It's not severed. It's just broken.
In case it matters, it probably won't, but I didn't say it explicitly, so anybody wants to discard cards, they can, and draw till they have 3, because the combat ended.
Oh yeah. I have a 3, a 4, and a 2. I have to leave.
I take it is my day's condition going to stay up until heal, or is it gone now?
No, that goes either way at the end of the turn. So does the anybody that got the obsidian shard walk and take a damage, that goes away too. You can pull the bits out now that you're not fending off a snake monster. Man, Marcus is gonna have a fucking field day when these guys show up. I'm so excited.
You know what? This is still better than being imprisoned by the guild. I will take fighting interdimensional snake people versus imprisoned by the guild.
Same.
Yeah.
So, pretty much after he stops screaming, I go alley-oop and put him on my shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, we should probably make our way back to the police station, see if I can commandeer an unoccupied cell, if that's a thing.
Actually, I wanted to ask real quick, what happened to the Burning Man? I thought he was still, landing here.
No, when the snake man showed up after the portal opened, he flew up into the sky.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought
But
he was
is he-
here, like mid pile drive.
So he's still hovering in the sky, or did he just blink out completely?
He flew up into the skies.
Yeah, he descended, laid some eggs that turned out to be full-grown snake people. They went all the way back up into the sky. The weirdest mating ritual ever documented. The weirdest nesting ritual ever documented. And I don't know if they'll fucking believe us at the police station.
Also, I love how we all the characters all saw the third snake like flee basically, and we all know that it's still somewhere out in Chinatown. It's like, you know what?
Definitely never gonna come up again. And
No.
you don't have to worry about it. It'll never be a problem. It's fine.
Yeah,
So,
no, I'm pretty sure just turning the back's comic to like, what? That'll never affect us again. We'll just leave.
We will not live to regret this.
But I want to carry one of the snake people that's not pulverized. That we have evidence to prove that we're also.
Oh, they're both pulverized. They're both hammered to shit. But you can try to get some pieces.
Well, I just need to carry enough to prove to the police that we're not nuttier than butternut squash.
Yeah.
Can you?
The head.
To show a head?
Wait, I've got like lots of carving knives, so we can just take one of the heads off. That'll be easier to carry.
Yeah,
there's enough there to show them
that some weird shit went down for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we
think
don't need
between
a
all of
carving
us, we
knife.
have plenty of knives.
But you don't need knives. They're like in pieces. You fuck these guys up bad. Like they're. You had to take a horror duel when they died. It was so bloody. Like.
Yeah, just taking one of their heads and being like, just bringing it in. They'd be like, yeah, Chinatown's kind of dealing with a whole new infestation problem.
Like,
Hey, Dice, can I get the stats on these swords?
They are 2 inches, 235. and a crow trigger to give embedded shards. Take a damage if you take a walk.
Are they heavy or regular melee?
They are regular melee.
Damn,
Actually, might take one of those if that's okay. That's a pretty nice blade. 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, that's fucking lit on a 2-inch.
235 with a crow, obsidian shards.
I'll just send a picture of it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you gave me all that information, and all my weapon things are filled out on my sheet.
You're
Yeah,
just
if you can send me
collecting
that
shit.
picture as well.
Well, I have a shotgun. I
I
have.
put it in our chat. So
Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
have a pistol. Oh no, I have a long rifle, a pistol. I have a punch with my crusher, a punch with my regular hand, grappling. Never know when I'm gonna have to pistol whip somebody.
Yeah.
all right. So you're carrying Augustine back to the police station. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm and I'm not carrying him in a dignified way.
Oh no.
Am I getting bridal carried?
Yeah, you're like I'm carrying you over my shoulder.
All right, so you guys make the trek back the way you came. Luckily, there are no creepy portals or tentacles reaching out for you this time, so you have a easier time of it, in spite of the fact that you have some cargo with you this time. And eventually, you make it back to the police station. It's already late in the day at this point. There's not quite as many cops around as before. It seems like most of them are out trying to get a handle on the situation in the city. But when you head inside, you find Flores, who's going to kind of look at you all with a little bit of surprise when you walk into his office. Is everybody okay?
No.
Yes.
I hear that the Burning Man shot up into the sky like a falling star, but in reverse.
Yes, he did. He also left some parting gifts. Pulls the head up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there was 3 of them. 2 decided to fight. 1 ran. It's somewhere in Chinatown, I think.
Damn. Wow, that's just gonna add to all of our existing problems. And he's gonna light up a cigarette like he often does when he's stressed.
So, question: do you happen to have a free cell that I can perform surgery in? Because we got a busted up leg here, and I'm going to do the best that none of the medical school that I ever took could actually be used for.
He's gonna look around at like everyone else to see if you're all going along with this, if this is really the plan or if this is a joke. And when no one
That's all we got.
and when no one like disagrees, he's gonna kind of shake his head. There's a room in the back that has a flat table that might work reasonably well, but you sure you don't want me to see if I can call in a doctor?
Please call in a doctor.
No.
Please call in a doctor.
No, but we're in the middle of. There's literally an earthquake that happened. The Burning Man dropped in Chinatown. There's probably every doctor is probably so busy at this moment that it's probably a snowball's chance in hell.
I just love that. Like you're
Please call a
arguing for
doctor.
him.
No,
He's gonna look directly at Augustine. I'm sure I can get you a doctor. This is fairly important. I can
Don't leave me
probably
with
have
these
somebody
madmen,
here
please.
by the evening, by the night, to look at you.
I could get your leg fixed within the hour. I think. I'm 90% chance sure that I can have your leg fixed.
Are you sure about the 90? I question. Press F to doubt.
Listen, this is his idea, not all of our idea. Just FYI, don't judge us too badly. Judge him.
Oh, y'all judging me now, but when I fix up that leg, y'all judge me a lot less harshly.
Listen, I'll send for the doctor now, and I can hopefully have him here within a few hours. He's still speaking directly to Augustine and not anyone else.
Oh boy.
I think Wesley kind of like gingerly like raises his hand and says, I mean, I'll take some patching up if while we were waiting.
Yeah, you help that crazy guy. I'll wait for a real doctor with a medical degree.
I'll do some more techno wizardry on my body while we wait.
All right. So if we're waiting for the real doctor, then rather than have everybody do 5 more flips just for the sake of doing the flips, we'll just say that by the end of the night, everyone has sufficiently patched themselves up.
Yeah, I'm the only reason why I bring up I'm doing the surgery is because I have this 13 of masks that's been burning in my hand, and the target.
boy.
Use it on me. You honestly, like.
Yeah, use it on
No,
him.
I can use this to remove the broken leg because the target number is
Oh.
10.
Yes,
You
but
wanna
he's refusing
remove
because he
it?
doesn't trust you. So the doctor
I know,
is
because
going to
Augustine
show up.
doesn't know you have a 13 in your hand.
Right.
He
No,
doesn't
I
know.
And there's a
I'm
Black Joker at play.
saying this out of game, like after everything's already been pre-decided.
No, but I really love the dynamic of you being like, no, I'm definitely going to do the surgery, even though I don't have a medical degree, and him being like, no, let's wait for the real doctor, and you being like, no, please let me operate on your legs. And it's like super creepy and weird.
And meanwhile, me standing there like, I'll take it. It's like nobody cares about you. I'm gonna operate on the leg. Calm down.
In my defense,
No one cares what you think.
when you work enough mechanical bits, enough mechanical stuff, you start to get bored and you want to see what's in the organic stuff that you don't kill.
True.
It's like, ooh, point,
Uh,
poke something, you screams of pain. Okay, jot that down in the notes.
All right, so you tend to your each other, whatever wounds you still have left over, and kind of take a rest. You have a cup of coffee and a cigarette if you care to indulge. Some of us probably just drink some booze. And eventually, a doctor by the name of Pedro Vargas shows up. He's a young guy, late 20s, good looking, appears to actually have a medical degree, and he will take Augustine to the back room. He'll use whatever precautions he can, even though it's obviously not ideal circumstances. As you all sort of predicted, the hospital is both partially demolished and very full, given the circumstances, but he's able to get away to do a favor for the police, and he'll operate on Augustine's legs and patch you up. You're gonna have a bit of a limp for a while, but otherwise it goes reasonably well.
I'll take it.
And then Flores is going to point you to Golden Gate Park, which is where they are sort of organizing a refugee camp, and they have some facilities set up so that people can bathe and some food, and they're setting up tents and things like that for people who don't have a place to stay otherwise. And he suggests that that's probably the best place for you to stay for the night, given the circumstances. Plus, you can keep an eye out for more cultists or weird snake men.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that is where we will call it. With that, I want to say a huge thank you to the extremely cool kids tier on Patreon, the Steam Brown Scoundrels, Rob Younce, Tom Likely, Russets, Spanner Rider, Devin, and Blue. And thanks for watching.